Welcome back, everybody. We're here. It's top 8 time. It's finally here. At long last, we have trucked through a ton of, like, I think it was like 30 plus people. Nobody, I think we had like maybe like 1 or 2 DQs, so it was pretty stacked. And yeah,
no, this is definitely one of the most stacked brackets we've seen since Evo, right?
Dude,
There's like a $1,000 pot bonus on the line. Like, it's crazy.
More stacked than Evo. I know because
more stacked than Evo?
I went 1 and 2 this time, so yeah, definitely.
Wow.
If I went 3 and 2 in Evo, so that means it was free. No, I'm joking. I can't say that because Geekly League was like on the cusp of getting top 8. So
yeah, well, you got to remember that at Evo there's like a far larger amount of participants. So there's going to be just people that you can kind of run through. Right?
Yeah, that's SOULCALIBUR for you. We're an interesting game for sure, but no, I'm really excited because this top 8 kind of shaking out, kind of how I predicted it would turn out, which is basically our top 8 spread. Not very many surprises. You know, we have a lot of Faustian players in there. We obviously have Silas in top 8, the absolute like slaughterhouse from Scotland. This guy made me feel like, yeah, we don't understand rap in the U.S.
We never did.
We've been playing Tiddlywinks.
No. I've been preaching that we've never understood this character forever because I've been talking about how I think this character is the best character in the game for so long.
I experienced it firsthand in casuals. It was enlightening. The one thing that I think we don't do in the West as general rap players is that we're not making you feel bad for whipping anything.
Yeah.
His 4-6 game, all of it's crazy. But the thing about it is that you have to identify which move it is to get the lethal hit. And so you're laying on like tons and tons of knowledge in order to achieve a lot of these things. And some of them are kind of like idiosyncratic in the sense that like they are assigned to like buttons that might not match the button your opponent's pressing. So if it's like a body attack, you have to use like a kick and stuff like that. It's crazy. But we didn't see that at all. We just saw like this man, Silas, run through GiraffeKanklez, who's gonna have to do something.
First round real quick. And I mean, that shows like some of the power that we were talking about in regards to Silence, right?
Yeah.
Silence super good at that, and you can just kind of see it. And especially on the counter hit situations, right? It's pretty much put his opponent in every bad situation that they would like to.
Ooh. I think he's having a good. So I heard from Silas himself. They basically said, you know, Fleet isn't really that good. It's very linear and stuff. But if he's using it this early in the set, I think he's feeling really comfortable with the pace of the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, you might as well, right? Like, you're so far ahead that you're going to be able to get that meter back if you start using. So really not like too big a deal at the moment. Ooh, another Art Impact. Well timed. Yeah, GiraffeKanklez starting to figure a couple of things out, but not every timing is predetermined here.
Okay, goes for empty out of Mary Poppins. Sweep the leg, slowing the game down a little bit. Okay, but Silas is ready.
Snowflakes are ready.
Oh, there we go. Getting on the ground. Goes for the mid Oki.
Oh no,
he doesn't get launched. He's Gucci.
Yeah, I guess it didn't counter hit, huh? I thought that was ring out for sure, but okay, that's really good for GiraffeKanklez. Got the soul charge activated here for Silence.
I think there's a little bit of nerves on Silence's end because blocking Umbrella is like giga minus, and it's kind of something that's really a big opportunity. So I'm pretty sure Kanklez was like, okay, cool.
Especially for a character like Raph, where you just have like some of the easier punishes with regards to that, right? Like,
yeah. The thing is, like, the way that Silas has to play this character is like you're literally buffering a bunch of buttons all the time.
Yeah.
Like all the time. So sometimes if you buffer a little bit too early or too late, something comes out wrong. So usually it might not be like a decision-making thing. It's just literally like your execution actually has to be that tight.
Yeah, well, I mean, these are both just execution characters in the first place. So I mean, we're sitting right at home. Both people know exactly about that. I know we've got all stocks on deck here for GiraffeKanklez. And that guard here.
Oh, what a
he was trying to go for the guard break inside.
Oh, he just runs up and 1Bs that toes off.
That was so smart to go for the audio GI there because you know that you're trying to break guard there. It's so enticing on that, right? So they've shown the move a couple of times, and they're like, all right, auto GI on this one, it's going to be easy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
First game.
Dude, this guy is speedrunning. The pace at which he plays is like blisteringly fast. It's hard to keep up with, to be honest with you.
Man, every time I watched a European tournament, I was just like, it was always just this guy right here.
Oh, there is a fat punish right there.
Yeah, this is huge, especially because it's at the wall. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Dude, look at that combo.
And you're left standing. That is the scariest part about it, is because now you have to deal with a mix-up afterwards, right?
He's trying to GI his way out of there. Okay, gets the kick. Mary Poppins into nothing. Gets the air hit. Okay. Oh!
Unfortunately, this is the second time that's whiffed in that exact manner that that he's been able to sidestep, right?
Yeah.
So, well, speaking of sidestep right there, hits on the backside, but that's okay. The 2A is going to save you. Oh,
nice.
I like
Good
that.
choice, good choice.
Yeah, because knew that the auto GI was a possibility there, right?
Yeah.
So, just goes for the 1A.
Okay, really big health lead. See if he can keep it.
Nice block.
Oh, but doesn't get the poke extension.
I mean, some punish is still a punish, I guess, right?
All right, getting trophies. Fresh PS4. All right. Oh no, wall splat. Oh my god.
This is always going to do massive damage.
Oh!
Wow,
A plus V is so
Or it's A
good.
plus V.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it
It's been
smokes
so
air
long.
moves because it
Yeah,
ground stomps you, and it also lasts a long time, and it's -8. It's actually like insanely good move. Definitely not underrated. I don't know why people say it's underrated because it's so good.
I think everybody knows, or at least you should know at this point.
All right, Soul Charge. See what we can do. He's already half health, so he's gonna have to make something go, and already he's getting whip punish.
Okay, press stance.
Okay, time.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
I think he might be able to get a wall. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Just barely off axis. But, I mean, you know, not the worst, right? As long as you can just weather the storm of this Soul Charge, which it is out now. So GiraffeKanklez, okay, got the throw, which still gives you the stock regardless, right?
Yeah.
Even if they tech.
Okay,
Important
Soul Charge.
information.
Oh, it just
my
gets
God,
slapped on the
running.
head.
Yeah.
6xB, good move.
Yeah, I mean, the 6xB put in a ton of work that game, honestly, or excuse me, just that set in general, right? A lot of 6xB counter hit, a lot of damage coming out of those.
Yeah. Now it's kind of his like bread and butter step killer.
Yeah.
And it leads to tons of pressure. It's crazy though. Silas plays in a way that makes me like really rethink the game, which is he plays at a pace so fast, but clean enough to where it's not like back and forth. He'll just get a really fat lead very early on, and then it turns what I think is pretty pedestrian levels of like pressure from prep into like, oh my god, I have to guess for my life every single time I'm interacting with my opponent. And I think that's like the thing about this character is that if you're able to have that kind of defense, because he was sneaking a lot of leads like in like whip punish like all the time. If you crank it up at that speed, yeah, it turns like relatively basic stuff into like huge, and it turns molehills into mountains.
Yeah.
Basically.
Most definitely.
And we're I can feel that we're like as an entire nation, we were like, oh man.
Now, I feel justified.
Yeah.
I feel justified now because I back in the day I was always talking about Raph. I was always talking, oh my god, that's Ramon. That's
it's
Ramon.
remote. It's the like we are literally
The
in a
father
church
himself.
We're in a church right now. This is his home. This is his home. We are in the literal church of Nooch, and it's crazy because like
you're definitely gonna need to follow the Church of Nooch because the level of play up in this top 8 is gonna be real hard to get around. Let me tell you.
And of course, Incendiate, the 3-time Evo champion.
3 times.
This
Count
guy's got the 3P, bro.
Count him.
We can't beat him. He's too good, and he's got too many characters. He's got like 3 minimum.
Yeah. So I'm really hyped to see what we do versus Silas once that comes up.
Yeah.
Whether it be Ramon or Incendiate, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's rough because I don't know who's the better pick, to be honest with you. Because like we were talking amongst casuals, and it's just like, oof, we're not ready for Silas quite yet. But they played enough games, I think, between both of them that they kind of got a feel for how Silas plays, and more specifically, even I played him, and it's like, okay, there will be moments where he has to keep pressing, and he will create opportunities to get back into the game really easily.
And you know what's a great opportunity is the opportunity to put money into the Matcherino.
Yes.
That is one really nice thing that we have here. We have a Matcherino that's already up to $200, which
more.
is insanity to me. And you guys can check that out by going !Matcherino in the chat. We've also got a couple of other things if you want to follow on with the bracket or anything else. So there's !Bracket, !Merch if you want some of those fresh, silky fine t-shirts that you can get from Faust.
These shirts are insane.
And then !Events as well to find out more events. Maybe you're in the area. Maybe you didn't know about this, right?
Oh, man.
Well, you can find out. You can join. You can play some Caliber if you're really hankering for it.
Yeah, Core PDX, and of course Core Values is coming up. That's a monthly, well, bi-monthly. It's like, I'm just gonna say, like, Core PDX is someone who's been to a lot of tournaments. That is like the nicest venue I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the food's insane. It's well lit. It's plenty of setups. It really is like, man, if you're in the area, you gotta come. It blows my mind. Like, trust me, you'll go to other places and be like, okay, it's okay. But this is, I feel spoiled when I'm here. And I mean, like, seriously, yeah, it is one heck of an experience. So definitely come out to check out Core Values, Core PDX in general, and support the scene because I'm telling you, Chapter runs some great stuff.
Yeah, Calibur is always very well taken care of around here in the PNW in general, not just Portland, right?
Yes.
So because of that, it's just a really good place to foster your ability, and
yeah.
Well, that's kind of why you see at least 3, Faustian players right here in this top 8.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to kill each other in losers, but that's how it is sometimes.
Hey, they were winning. What can I say? Although it's funny because like TwoSwords run in the most TwoSwords way possible. He gets an REB. As Yoshimitsu pushes him across the stage. Does he chase him? No. He walks back, hangs near the ring edge, and just sits there.
Yeah.
Literally just sat there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, he's doing it. He's doing the thing. And sure enough, he's just like, while rising B, I win. And we're just like, he did it again. He keeps doing
highway robbery. Every
robbery.
time you try to play versus TwoSwords, you got to watch out for him.
But this matchup, I don't think we're going to see. I think this is going to be a slobber knocker of a match between Father Ramon and Incendiate, because like it's kind of funny because Father Ramon in some ways is the father of all of New York, and he kind of put everybody through their paces and like brought them up. Like he's a progenitor, but he's been taking a little bit of a step back. But I mean little. We're talking like minuscule, but he's always been active, and he's always a force to be reckoned with because he's so solid. Like he just knows and intuits the game at like a spiritual level, and he's able to take some of the best players and just deconstruct them down to like the absolute like most bare bones basic guess right. Guess right, because I'm not going to stop, but I'm not going to be, you can't GI me and you're probably not going to block me, and it's going to be, and if he identifies a place where like he knows that he can get him in a loop, he's going to loop him forever. So I'm looking forward to that, but it's against Incendiate, who has been adapting and playing faster and faster and faster more I watch him. Like, he's always finding places where it's like, okay, that's wasted space. I don't need to play neutral here. I can just keep being aggressive. And then mixing it up to where it feels like this impossible wall to beat, especially with Geralt, who he turned this character from being like, kind of like a, like Linkor's is a version of this character was really boring, kind of lame, but like really effective in terms of like risk-reward management. Yeah. This version's a lot more risky, but it's like full screen. Like, you never feel like at any point, oh man, I'm out of the range of Quen. Or I can stop him from doing something. And then he like built enough meter to where you always have to worry about like, oh no, he's going to I-10 me, and I'll lose all the momentum, and then he just, plays really low. So we'll see how this goes. Starting out with this double A.
Well, this is the Church of Nooch, so we do have to play some of the slow caliber and the small caliber most definitely.
Yeah,
that's going to be coming in.
Oh, okay, starting out with triple A.
Yeah, well, you got to show it sometimes, right? You got to be like, all right, you're probably going to try to like step, look for anything else, kind of like that, right? And so there's the tech crouch right there off the Angel step.
This is really important because in this matchup in particular, Incendiate likes to control with 6/6 A+B, which is a high first. So if he's already showing that, like, hey, I'm going to preemptively tech crouch, it's going to slow down his offense a little bit. Well, here we go. Hey!
Oh, yep. Yeah, sometimes you try to take your turn back, right?
Yep.
And then he just says, nah.
The I-10 comes out, and you're like, shoot.
I had bar. I knew what I was doing.
All right, but big chunk out of here. But this is Ramon. Ramon has said this openly pretty frequently, that he likes to condition his opponents into playing fast so that he can then capitalize on them playing fast afterwards. So he often says, I will go 1-2 like almost every tournament.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Incendiate stays aggressive throughout. All right, ding dong.
It's got the full 1K.
He taunted.
Sometimes it's accidental, but we got the ding dong. All right, so we're back at it again.
Is he getting it back? Oh, he's not. Oh, he's checking his buttons. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's not going to pause. He's just not going to touch that button. All right.
That's the worst feeling. You recognize it like mid-set, and you're just like, crap, I just got to try to win the game with this incorrect button if I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, nice whip punish on that one. Yeah, doing a little bit of step back right there. The back step on Geralt is pretty good.
Oof, nice punish.
Yeah, wall rising B.
Okay. Oh!
Out just barely outside of range for the grab to actually be the horizontal catch.
Oh,
nice step on the Quen right there.
Clean.
Very good stuff.
That's the thing. You have to be patient against Geralt. Oh, he just, that was the button that you probably didn't want binded that, because that was probably CE. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, nice delay right there.
Yeah,
good delay caliber.
Dude, he stomped the ground like there was a big spider, bro. He is pissed.
Hey, you know, these guys take this stuff seriously. So
Yeah,
I get it. I feel it.
I feel like we're gonna see like the raging Ramon after he gets his button.
Hold on. Okay.
Here we go.
Back there again. Yep, had to have been back there. Oh, but there's that lethal hit. Yeah. I mean, even if you didn't get the launch off that lethal hit, it was dead.
Yeah.
So really good stuff right there from Incendiate.
It was shaking his head. You can. Yep.
Yeah, he's already yelling.
He's already mad. Like, no, this is good though. Like he's flustered.
This is how
now.
you know he's in the groove. That's how you know he takes it seriously.
I kind of wanted to say it's weird because like he's always been like you know, unironically kind of like a father figure for so long. But it's really good to see that no matter what, everybody at every level kind of makes these mistakes, so to speak. But like we're going to see how he bounces back, right? Look at that. See, he bound. You can see it right there. It was bound to taunt. That's where we saw that taunt, right? Because he was going to go into soul attack earlier.
Yeah.
So
this makes so much more sense now.
Yeah. So like he's down one game, but not on the terms I think he wanted specifically. Because I think he doesn't want. I don't think anybody wants to go down one game against Incendiate.
Yeah. But like if you go down one game due to just straight up like getting outplayed, that's one thing. Versus like just having an incorrect button layout, right?
Yeah. Like you goofed up the buttons. Yeah, that's rough. But he's back in the game.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
The castle. So a lot of movement options here for sure. If you want to play that runaway game.
Yeah, like this is gonna be interesting because these characters don't really do anything particularly cheeky with stage positioning. So we're probably gonna see lots of like movement, but like they're gonna want to close it against each other because I think the more breathing room you give your opponents at this level, the more confident they are to like sort of change the way they're playing.
Well, in my personal opinion, it benefits Sophie quite a bit because she can whip punish by a lot easier from a far distance than I would say Geralt can outside of like, you know, I guess there's like 6B and whatnot, right? Or maybe you're already in then almost at the wall.
Okay. But he doesn't get any follow-up after there's, okay, nice break. Oh, he gets that little punish.
Yep, since the AA, chilling. Oh, but there's the low. Yeah, you always have to worry about that when the 668 comes, right? You just don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, got the counter hit, so good damage here.
No, nice fight. See? Nice little punish there again. Going for those kicks. Trying to get that tip. Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'm not entirely sure that was the run move that you wanted, but whatever the case may be, still got the hit.
It was crazy because I think he was about to show a tech trap that he basically created last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that move's not really known to be good, but apparently leads to this very, very interesting tech trap. Oh, he just let it rip.
Yeah, waited for the Quen, waited for the follow-up, and then, you know, hit it. Okay.
It's crazy, too, because like the way that Quen works is that you can't just mash a button. You actually have to wait till the attack comes out before you can start showing options.
Yep.
Which is why it blows up a lot of players, because they're like reacting to the bubble, and then they get smoked because it has armor. Nice sidestep. Just barely even saw that.
Yeah, that's one of the things about like playing a New York player, right? Is they've definitely played enough versus Geralt at this point. Whether it have been, see, that's what I'm talking about. The whip punish game right there from a distance is just a little bit more scary from Sophie than it is from Geralt, I would say.
Yeah.
So that's why like having a little bit more backstep room is really, really strong here for Ramon.
Yeah. And it's coming because he's creating the situation where you can't just walk in with Quen. Because normally that's where he's comfortable. But since he's been countering it so much, he has to actually run up there. And now he's kind of showing his weakness. Right here, go Incendiate.
Oh,
goes for some big!
No.
Oh,
that was super unfortunate.
Oh, he does it again! He's crazy!
No, I mean, why not, right?
Okay, full screen again. Now, he's on the defensive. Incendiate kind of backing off a little bit. Now they're playing the smallest game possible. Goes for big laser scraper, goes for the throw. Oh, he's so persistent. He's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it is a win condition at that point of health, right? So you just barely. Okay, hold on.
Dead.
There is a chance. Oh, tried it maybe a little bit too fast right there.
He just watched him kill himself.
Victorious.
Yeah, I mean, again, that is a win condition for Sophie players across the planet at that point in life. So you have to really be weary of the possibility of a launch on that situation. So, but Incendiate probably was doing the I know that you know, so he was thinking, okay, it will be a lower, it'll be a throw instead because launch is too obvious.
Like, he literally watched him with the GI and walked in and killed him.
Yep.
Like, most people would be like, okay, I'm gonna go in like the angel step, like close the gap. He's like,
welcome to the stage of history.
I can hit you anyway.
Like,
I'm not worried about it.
I'm gonna get you. All right.
Back to character select.
I don't think he's going to Ivy. I don't think so.
No,
I think it's scary to play Ivy.
I don't think this is a character switch either. I think this is just a I need a second thing.
Oh.
Ramon got up though.
He got up.
Probably needs a second.
Oh, he needs some water. All right. Hydrate. Hydration's...
I mean, that's super important. Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, I especially for a player of his caliber, no pun intended, for him to make basically a rookie mistake, it's probably like just unbelievably infuriating. Also, the Matcherino hit 250.
Oh!
My guys, we are halfway there to the first to 10 between the three-peat versus the Scotland himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I want to see that super badly because, like, especially against Silas, it would be really cool to watch a player who's, like, the king of the adaptation game versus a guy who's basically playing perhaps the most scariest game plan in the game. Like, it really... every time I got... man, I went, like, 0-20 against him, and I was just like... Every time I, like, even thought I had, like, a little bit of hope, I felt like no matter what, if I tried to hit him with a vertical, I would just eat 60 damage no matter what I did. And it just... I never had felt that before from any Raph. Like I felt run down by them because, you know, Aswell doesn't have a great matchup with him. But, like, man, never have I felt the sense of, like, powerlessness that comes from his playstyle. But we're back into this game. I wonder what Incendiate's got cooking for this one. They changed stage, so less neutral, a little bit more volatility. So here we go. Starting aggressive, but already tech ducking.
Yeah, tech ducking right under the immediate. I mean, that's such a common option for Geralt, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's so good at controlling step. Ready though. Oh, nice. And there it is. Yeah, see, you get decent damage off of it. It catches step. Like, it's just a really, really good option. It's definitely one of his, like, top 15 moves, no question. At least in my opinion.
Oh, Bud Bomb? That's a rare one. Okay, AAA, yeah, he's going really aggressive.
Oh,
he got retracked!
Yeah, it was because of the wall right there, just causing the retrack, and that was...
Wall plus, he did press the button because it got counter hit. So it just straight up... yeah, but you're probably right. It's definitely the wall, too.
Well, yeah, it's just that the wall pushed Incendiate closer to Ramon.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was right there, right? So.
Yep. Oh, wow, the challenge.
And waited, right? You talked about that before. Waited for the bubble to end, wait for the move to become active, tried to press the button. But that's a fast option out of Cleanse, right?
Yep.
So you can try to wait for a button, but it might counter hit you. There's the auto DI! Recognizing what buttons Ramon is trying to press here. Incendiate looking good.
Okay, one more mix, and he just does 2B. Wow, man, right when it counts to, what an explosive auto jam. Oh, but speaking of explosive, that's not one of the common launchers, that's for sure.
No, most definitely you don't see that very often. But, I mean, hey, if you get a whip punish off of it, then you're definitely sitting pretty.
He's like
look at how much damage.
Yeah, look.
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, yep. And remember
drops
the...
it. Was that a reset? Or is he actually that good? Oh, try speed.
Yeah, being in Soul Charge versus Geralt is like one of the scariest things on the planet.
One pixel
just barely, and there's a 2K. Yeah.
Oh, man. Stone Cold Killer from Incendiate. He knew where to keep pressing. It took that momentum from that one, like, crazy moment with the retrack and just piled it on because it's like, okay, my opponent is going to be scrambling back into the game. What is he going to do? He's been doing a lot of AAs. I wonder, let me just do this, like, horizontal auto. I smoked him. Just absolutely. After that, I was like, oh, wait. Oh, this is the Incendiate we're talking about, where it's like all the hope gets drained out of your body because you're like, jeez, this guy is like, he hit me at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
Like, just really nailed it that, like, hey, listen, I'm in your head, and I ain't leaving.
I mean, and Geralt's just going to get a ton of damage off the fact that you're in Soul Charge too, right? Because, like, the lethal hits are now open that didn't exist before. And so, you know, the second Ramon Soul Charge right there to try to get out of dodge also opened up scary whiff punish, like, and huge damage. And that's how Incendiate got that life lead just completely changed over.
Yeah. Woo, that was scary. Like, man, oh, God. I watched that. Oh, 351. What the heck?
Yo, the Matcherino
Guys, you're going crazy.
I know you're looking at the bracket right now, but thank you so much for all of you donating to the Matcherino, doing those free sponsorship quests and all that stuff, because you have hit $351 so far for this Matcherino. Yes, that is right.
Woo.
So we are definitely on our way.
Oh my God.
To filling out some of those incentives for this event. Just so you know, there are incentives related to it, and I mean, hey, who doesn't want to see more of Incendiate versus Silas, right?
I want to see it. Like, listen, I want to play casuals as much as the next guy, but I really do want to see a showcase for sure.
It's about to go down.
It's a caliber.
I mean, at the very least, we're about to see it in winners finals. So.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Actually, yeah. Well, right now we're gonna see the FAT team kill.
Yeah, the FAT classic, honestly.
The classic. The classic FAT. This is TwoSwords versus RipCityOutlaw, the guy who can take breaks forever and still come out on top. He has said he hates playing me in bracket. I think I warm him up too much. I'll be honest with you. He's always like, man, I can't like sleep against you. And then he goes and kills the rest of the bracket. I'm like, come on, man. Give me some credit. I'm joking. No, it's true though. Like, it's very interesting because like I never beat him, but like it's a lot of time it's like 3-2s. I'm like, I get there, I'm like, I'm about to, and then I'm just like, Spear Art, let me just throw it away. But not to downplay him, he's actually a great player. He's one of those guys who knows how to play clutch at all times, and he's probably the king of resets. I can't think of anybody better than him in terms of like dropping damage to add more layers, to add on basically add like the cherry on top and the feeling of, hey, I'm bad at guessing against this guy. He seems to know that I'm like really stressed right now. And he's on the perfect character for that. Like Siegfried is built off of momentum.
Yeah, for sure.
This guy can play a patient game, but you don't wanna. He really wants to play a game that just runs it down mid and keeps you guessing over and over and over. But out of all the characters to play against, Yoshimitsu is the guy who says, well,
this stage
is pretty dangerous for both players.
That's the thing, is we're about to see a crazy first game because of the stage.
Yeah, because I think Rip City's gonna have to put some respect on TwoSwords, because TwoSwords will play he's gonna play the Cheddar Goblin style. That guy is going to sit there at ring edge and camp for 6,000 years to reverse ring you out.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though, is these two have played each other a number of times, right? This isn't like super foreign to either person on how they operate.
No, yeah.
So.
They know. But it's gonna be interesting because once the wall starts getting broken down, you're gonna see that kind of that cheeky cheesiness, I think.
Yes. Oh, but there it is. Okay, so it's gonna get your 2 wall hits. This is so much damage. Oh, there's that reset that you were talking about.
He's too good, dude.
So what's important is you keep the Dark Legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. I was wrong.
No. We didn't actually get points.
Okay, I didn't realize he hit 12. I thought he was at 12. Sorry.
Oh, that would have been crazy if he got it that early. That'd be like, oh, this game's over. Wrap it up, everybody. Okay. He's really attacking those limbs. But at some point, the dream?
Yeah. No! Super unfortunate right there for TwoSwords. Not going to be able to get it, but now because the walls are open, Yoshimitsu is heavily favored to just ring you out from a back position.
He's got the stick up. He's getting cheesy.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Outlaw knows that he doesn't have to walk forward. He's got the life.
He's got to sit in the center.
Nice duck right there, yep. And again, nice duck from TwoSwords as well. Ooh, can you go for just full damage on this one? Oh, unfortunately, it's right there, but yeah, there's the punish on the block.
I'd like to note that he doesn't have to go for the fancy punish. He's doing what gets the job done. He doesn't have to go for AGA.
Yeah, no, it's super important, honestly. Like, a lot of people joke about quote-unquote tournament combos or tournament punishes or whatever, but like, you need those sometimes. When the pressure is on, just go for the safe thing that actually gets the punish, not the most optimal punish. And it might go a lot further than you realize.
Ooh, wow, bold of him to... Rainbow drop? Not going to kill him quite yet, but here we go. Goes for that 1K. Good choice, because if he goes for double, he loses. Got kind of almost checkmate moment right there.
Yeah, well, Rainbow drop was obviously the most applicable throw right there for TwoSwords because of where they were at, right? On the ring edge. You're not going to try to attack backwards a lot of the time there.
Ooh.
Okay, Flapjack gets attacked immediately.
2 sticks of butter. This is... Oh, he keeps the meter!
Yeah, that's really good for TwoSwords.
Okay, he's going to take the -4, and he immediately takes his turn!
With the 4A, yeah, soul attack. All right, mix-up time.
Oh!
Soul charge. Gets out of dodge as quickly as possible.
Okay. Okay, gets lawnmowered a little bit.
But you got to remember, too, Outlaw is going to get this bar back if he loses this round, right? So soul charge there is just, honestly, the perfect decision. But there's the dodge. That's huge damage. It's gonna hurt.
Like, he's gonna kill him! He got the... No, he dropped it! Oh, but he just 1-8 out of nowhere!
No, I mean, like, you're 100% right. That was death. It was supposed to be, but the big drop right there, just like you're talking about. And, I mean, Outlaw still let it happen, so it's okay. It's okay.
Dude, he's so scrappy. It's weird. Like, he creates these opportunities, but, like, at the same time, it's almost, like, set in stone because he still clutches it out at the end. It's double clutch, man. Okay, so now he's mixing in the 9Ks to...
And we're staying on the stage, by the way.
Yeah, I think both of them...
Oh, that was like the latest hell sweep block. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wow, what a reset. That's messed up.
Yeah.
See what he goes off low kick. So the order.
Yeah, 4A plus B, right?
Nice punish.
Dude, has a single hell sweep connected?
They had
every single one has been
on.
blocked. Was it just one? Okay, because like it seems like every single one has been blocked by Outlaw, which is like incredible.
Now it has. Like game 1 is like round 1, it was like Sweep City.
Okay.
After that though, he's been adapting.
Oh
no, he's about
the
to
best
take a
starter,
big hundo.
The best starter.
Oh, look at the damage.
And there's a reset.
Oh my god, it's gross. Okay, check the combos out of there, but gonna go mid-screen.
We've been talking about
Wow.
that starter for years at this point. Oh, my hand!
He stayed ducking. Does he get the wall though?
No. But I mean, you're in a check situation. Yeah, you got to make the absolute right choice there. Unfortunately, TwoSwords could not do so. And Outlaw, set point right now.
Oh, he's
God,
got a
not
great
again.
start.
Not again.
Keep it in the center. No chance to get momentum back. Okay, here we go.
Great step right there. That's going to be something that TwoSwords needs here. Really wants to leave it with the 4A.
I think he's gonna. No, he can. Air control really well.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay, up against the wall, though.
Kills. No, not quite.
Just barely. Not goes for the mid, yeah.
I would have cried if he flapjacked him. Or like, just like, he ran up and 4B'd him and killed him or something. Like, just puts him on the skewer. All right. Ooh.
3A, yeah.
Nice. Wow, that's spacing, bro. Are you kidding me?
That's
This guy's
crazy.
clean. TwoSwords playing an immaculate spacing game right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, he's got to pull out literally everything in his brain just to be able to make this comeback right now because he is sitting on the ropes most definitely. He's got the life lead, is Outlaw, so he's not going to run forward. Okay, Soul Charge. Soul Charge right back. TwoSwords recognizing the direness of the situation.
Oh,
Okay,
can't chase
runs
him.
it down mid.
Okay. Oh, keeping it small. It's not going into the
Oh,
sky too
that's
far.
really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
TwoSwords needed that to be able to stay alive, so now we were one apiece, but Outlaw is going to have 2 bars.
I
Coming in
feel
versus nothing.
here comes backstep into C.
There it
he
was!
went for
There it was!
He went
Yep.
for it.
That was it right there.
But man, TwoSwords was 2 steps ahead.
Bars.
Oh. He's like shocked. He's like, dude, I punished that.
Yeah.
Okay. Full screen neutral.
Definitely trying to find the exact right time to force Outlaw into pressing something and then go for a punish on
Oh!
this. Okay, got the hit.
He
Yeah.
got paid. Good. Okay, doubles. Gets a healthy finally. Goes through the.
Oh! Didn't get it right there. Is going to be able to get the mix up on this one.
nice
My hand
block.
is out, but oh,
Is
there's
that
the
gonna kill
block.
him?
Huge damage on this one, and 4B is going to do it.
Wow, he went for
What
it.
a piece.
He's holding his heart, man. He's flooding a legion. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to kill either. So
He went for the maximum possible damage there. and
4B.
got it. Ooh. Oh man. Oh man. 1-1. This is great. And the switching stage is like, okay, no, Yoshi's Island. He's clapping. He's clapping. He's like, baby, the gods have spoken.
Yeah, this is definitely
There,
not.
there are 2 handrails on the stage, and there's 2 swords in this guy's hand, and he is ready to step sideways and sit there. Because even if you stay in the center, you in trouble. You gotta park that place in a weird spot.
PNW has a lot of feelings about this stage.
Yeah, PNW in particular.
I was gonna say there's history here.
I mean, listen, you guys have a lot of bridges in Portland, right?
Yeah,
This
you're
is
right.
one
yeah,
of
yeah.
them.
See, yeah. All right, there, got the launch on this one. Now you're real close to that edge. This is gonna get real scary real fast.
Whoa!
Oh no!
I thought he was gonna take. Oh look! Did you see him? He just ran up there. He was just like, "All right, I'm gonna rob it." All right, speaking of robbery, though, nice.
Duck on
Oh,
the
wow.
throw right there. Yep. Super, super good.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
This crazy thing is, it's literally a touch of death.
Yeah, and I thought
He almost died. Okay.
I thought the last stage was gonna be volatile.
big
Right? Oh no!
drop.
Big drop right there. That's incredible.
Oh,
Okay, well, you try to get it again, but
I saw the eyebrow raise too. He's just like, "What is happening this game?" Oh, speaking of which, we out of there.
yep, that should do it.
Whoa, well, he's dead anyway, but. Sheesh. This is the worst possible stage, though. Like, seriously, look at that, how quickly
crazy.
he just gets a W.
But you gotta remember how much. Oh, nice duck right there. Yeah, you just get your free damage on that. Just take it. The GI's coming out.
Oh, no!
Oh, and again, a big message right there from TwoSwords.
Oh, man. Oh, TwoSwords under pressure. There it is!
Okay, well,
we're going
he's
over.
He did drop
He
this
went
last
for
time. Yeah. I was gonna say that did get dropped last time, so you know.
This is crazy. I've never oh, he's just so hell-bent on getting it.
Wow.
Nice block.
And another hell sweep defended.
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna need a ratio on that after this. Okay, there it is.
Oh.
We got one that's connected now. Already
Okay.
comes out the first one. This could be life or death, and it's
Yes,
gonna kill.
Oh man, because I think he's shaking his head because I think he wanted to go for the spin that drains your health. It does get you out of that situation, I believe. So like, yeah, nothing's going TwoSwords ways right now. But like, if he stabilizes, He only needs 2. He only needs 2.
Another Hell Sweep actually connecting the Soul Charge does come out immediately. Yeah, and just sees a Soul Charge right back, right? Does not want to have to deal with the possibility of the ring out. Okay, big damage on this. And now you got to deal with the mix-up, but there's the step!
Are we out? Are we out?
There it is. Okay.
6K was crazy. He didn't want that, though. Again, he's getting more flustered. Like, if he drops it one more time, that might be the set. Like, we're down to the wire.
One of the big problems, too, is that Outlaw has 2 bars, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, anything that whiffs that's just enough recovery is going to get body back for sure. Or a Soul Charge to get Outlaw away. You know, either one, really. Okay, just chilling. Okay.
He's just going to keep sweeping until the game speeds up, I think.
Well, no, so Outlaw is not going to want to block as many Hell Sweeps anymore, right? Because blocking the mid is better so you don't get wrung out.
Exactly.
Just take the Hell Sweep is the game plan here from Outlaw.
Oh, and the duck from heaven itself, but no wall splat. Gets hit with a second.
The mid backs off because doesn't want to get reverse rung out by the 4A or anything. There's that Hell Sweep, yeah.
He's running out of health to
you. There's the jump. Hold on. Oh, and there it is, finally, for Pete. That's going to finish it off right there. And so that is the game plan right there. You want to stand up, take the Hell Sweep so you don't get the ring out. And then it eventually starts to come back to bite your ass.
I can't believe it. This was the perfect storm, the perfect stage. And we saw it go to a glacial crawl where his opponent had to fear the mix-up so much because, yeah, if you're right, if you block low, you die mid-screen. So you have to keep taking the low, and he kept chipping away, but he kept going at a weird timing. That's the power of timing. Doing nothing in this game is really good. And man, did he do a lot of nothing for a long time. But he manages to clutch it out, and then instead of mixing 2-2B where the movement is really obvious, he's like, okay, I've got enough mental frames. It's time to go for While Rising A, baby, and cook. And cook he did. He put that man in the kitchen. It was like, you're out of here.
Yep. So it's going to be TwoSwords moving on, as you can see on the bracket. But we have another Faustian member and another one from PDX as well, Gorash, right?
Gorash. This is the WNF favorite. I think everybody knows that there is always a legacy of there got to be one Astaroth that makes you feel like, holy moly, this game is wild. First, it was Moonfans and Meatrox, and then Rukudo came on by, and then Gorash finally showed up.
You know
with
the weird part is
bag.
Moonfans moved into the state.
Yeah.
And just never showed up.
I wish he would come back. I miss watching him use 6B, and it was like, oh yeah, this move's like, it's like what I-24, and he uses like, it's like an I-12, and it's like everybody's getting counter hit to death by it. It's crazy. Like, but man, if you're anybody's new to this, you haven't seen Gorash play, this guy, he is the wildest guy in the West.
That's why the hat is there, right?
Dude, you better buck up, because this guy is about to sit there and put the horns in your face, and he's like, he's gonna hold it, and you're gonna look at it, and he's like, you think he's gonna cancel it? No, when he lets it rip, and you take like 75% of your health, and he's like, wow. Like,
yeah.
And if he ever gets to the point where he makes you tech to the left or the right, goodbye. He wants that Poseidon Tide. Like, it's gonna be fun. This guy does not play. He only plays at 1 speed, fast.
1 speed, kill.
Like seriously. Like, this is the guy who makes it look like this is a 2-turn game for sure. Like, you showed this to any new player. Like, if you went back in time and showed like everybody SoulCalibur 6 at the current stage, it's like, yeah, this is what high-level SoulCalibur play looks like. You'd be like, oh, I don't know if I like this game. It looks like a tag game. You know?
Man, I do want to play Gorash though, because like unfortunately I cannot play it today whatsoever.
It's okay, bro.
But like I want to play Gorash because of the thing that I invented for this Astaroth like full bases versus Astaroth specifically. It makes 6B like a lot less of a strong option versus basically everybody, or versus Astaroth specifically, I should say. So,
yeah.
But like so I always want to like try it, you know, whenever I see an Astaroth player.
Yeah. But this is a weird matchup because where is he going? Oh my god.
Yeah, because of the camera angle change, she stayed side swapped.
Like, this matchup's kind of crazy because, like, you're playing against one of the fastest, most oppressive characters in the game that can sneak under throws really easily. It's really difficult to get your hands on top of Taki, especially one who is this practiced. Like, Archgraves is the lab monster. This guy is cooking up tech all the time. He plays incredibly optimally and is always ready to run it down when it really matters.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see that run down with the possession stance, tried to roll out of it, still got clipped. Wow! You know, okay, so a lot of the time that will hit her. So
yeah.
You have to be very careful when you're and where you're using these things. But okay, Revenge Armor unfortunately not going to be enough on that one. Just enough damage to break it.
Look at all these multi-hits.
The
So
GIs.
smart.
The GIs are not finding their mark whatsoever. And Gorash is trying to find defensively where to move, and it's getting real difficult.
Yeah, it's like this matchup, I feel like, especially against Arcraves, he knows armor, one hit. Too bad this character has 6 million hits in every string.
Or that right there. And yeah, we've seen a lot of GIs out of Gorash. I think it makes so much sense for Arcraves to go for the A+B, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, full screen. He's just
Taking it. He's looking for those back steps. I see. Oh, that could have been so much
Oh, I
damage.
know, right?
Focus.
Okay, focus and release. Kick out. See where we're going to go with this one.
Fakes the charge, yep. No reason to actually use it. Got the backstep. It didn't lethal hit, but that's okay because you still got the knockdown, right? Okay. What? The body splash, it just traded.
That
That's
was
really
crazy.
honest. Yeah.
Oh my god, he
Yeah,
caught up with the back trip. He was getting baited so hard. Oh, and the...
Ooh, okay, setting up for both
Oh.
options. Really smart there
That-
for Gorash.
It recovers so quickly that it's an engagement tool, which is crazy because honestly, when we saw it against Incendiate, holy moly! Like honestly, shout out to Incendiate who was able to like react to it immediately and just challenge it. Arcraves, unfortunately, not as fortunate. All right, going to the wall, not quite.
Oh yeah, really wanted that wall on that one for sure because he could have went for something else, right? But decided to go for the wall damage because I mean it would have been immense.
Yes. Okay, he's back on the back foot, but great soul charge, gonna get her out of there.
Yeah, you got to get away from possession if you're up against the wall like that. Wow, just
can't believe he
barely
had
on
to
that.
block
The retrack was crazy. Okay, lethal hit I think is
Yeah.
on deck now. I think I saw the
Yeah,
the
he's
wave.
got I think 6K on deck, but he's gonna have to survive these. Oh my god!
Back for a reset, yeah. And I mean, despite the fact that Astaroth can tech those, I mean, you still got to know which way, right? So.
What a choice from Arcraves to continue the pressure with the jumping low, slow enough to basically bait the armor in, and then immediately interrupts it because his armor doesn't go through lows. Like, well, actually, most characters don't.
Yeah,
in this game. But man,
Arcraves is definitely playing like a textbook. This is how this character is supposed to play versus Astaroth
Yes.
type style. Because like this is like I need to go fast, right? I need
Yes.
to make sure everything is happening as quickly as possible.
yeah, don't be afraid, and you're allowed to play big, and you don't have to stop unless your opponent makes you stop. Oh, but thinking of which. Okay, going for the, trying to get plus frames, but it's not like turning into anything, and I think Arcraves is playing this really well. Oh my
The 2-2K just completely whipping. We're watching a Dragon Ball match.
Oh my god, okay,
There's
what
the
is he
RE.
gonna pick? A?
Step.
Goes for K? Guaranteed throw. Okay, goes for the stomps instead for the guaranteed damage. Good choice. Immediately soul charges out. Gonna double sweep and then what a counterplay. Goes into Stalker.
Jumped over
This guy is
6
This guy is crazy. Arcraves is playing the absolute most counterplay ever. This guy sideboarded in anti-Astaroth into his deck, bro. This is crazy, man.
Oh my
god! The full screen monstrosity, and he's gonna get.
Okay,
Oh no!
okay,
Okay.
this is really good for Gorash.
No.
That hit the wall. Unfortunate drop, but like that is what Gorash needs, right?
Where is he going, bro? Oh. Okay, 2-2B again. Full swing. Okay, full charge. He's bending all on the farm right now. He's trying to get back in with something big, but right now he's getting smothered. Oh!
Went for the RE and just got blown up by the A+B. So now Arcraves currently on set point here. Looking real hard for Gorash, but Gorash, 2 bars. That was the first time that Gorash went for that throw, by the way.
Like he can't. He's getting smothered every offensive object he's picking.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
But he's not gonna get the rodeo all the way. He's not at the wall yet. Okay, he's trying to go for an interesting check trap right there.
Nice back turn K. Yeah, got the ground bounce and everything. Wow,
Okay.
great block Gorash.
Yeah. He's been going low almost every single time.
Exactly why I'm like really surprised.
Oh, he
the
got it.
backstep.
He
Yeah.
got it. All right, here we go. Goes for an interesting reset.
Oh, dropped input. Yeah, that was meant to be grabbed.
Oh,
Like,
but
'cause
he's back in there. I think he wins.
That's one of those. Oh, killing no tech right there. Yeah. So a second ago, Gorash had a missed input because that's normally a you try to get the opponent to step type deal. Like you go for the unblockable, you cancel, you go for grab.
Yeah.
And he just didn't get grab. I think he got taunt or something.
Oh my god, he's getting reset like crazy.
Yeah, lots of damage here from Arcraves, and there's the 2-2K again.
Man, he's playing from big from behind. All right, here we go.
Try to go for the knee. Oh, ducks under it. Yeah, it is a high, so I mean you can do that.
Oh my god, the strengths! Not quite dead yet though. It's not like one move away, but the Stalker K
yeah.
hold comes in.
Stalker K hold was not used a single time,
Wow.
so it makes sense. Arcraves used it to close it out, as do Taki's. That's just kind of the norm. And so it's going to be taking that 2-0 over Gorash here. I legitimately, that was textbook.
That was insane. Like if you're having trouble against Astaroth, I think you just found your Bible, man. Every turn, either out evaded, out multi-hitted, just nothing was going right, and he layered it in such a way where it's like, okay, I'm gonna force it to where he, because like once he got the E, like, oh, I knew it was Ogre, because it's like, wait, he's going in for like probably the safest approach he could think of at that point, and yeah, he just got smoked for it every single time. Like there was never a point where he relenting, and like he felt like the pressure was full screen the whole time. You saw him when he go in Stalker Behold, it just freaking dives in there, just cooks. Woo! That was crazy.
Definitely cooked for sure.
Oh man, that was impressive. Because like usually Gorash is able to be like, okay, I'm gonna get lucky once. Not even lucky, just like I know my opponent's gonna scramble, go in a weird direction. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna take his health and like just take a bite out of it, and they're gonna be like, dude, I just got hit for half health. I can't. I'm scared. I'm scared. And then he goes for the throw loops, all that stuff. But yeah, I just did not feel like he could ever get that leverage against Arcus, who like just straight up felt like he just ate. He like sat there and ate-breathed Gorash for like years.
It's especially hard when things like the jumping over 6B happens, right? Like how do you not get mentally guard broken when you see that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like that's just like, hold on.
Like this guy is like this many levels ahead.
Maybe it was preordained.
Sorry, the Maturino just hit 375.
379.
We are getting
in
really
fact.
close to that first to 10 tomorrow.
That's
Keep
right.
it coming, guys. You guys are doing great. But also shout outs to the rest of the bracket. Go check out. Oh, you don't have to see the brackets. We're at top.
Yeah, you saw the bracket a second ago, but do remember that you can also contribute to the Maturino if you're just getting in here, a little late and you want to do so. Exclamation point Maturino in the chat. You can also check out more things from Faustian and the rest of like the crew, right? You guys can go to exclamation point bracket if you want to follow along. Maybe you missed the bracket for just that second. Exclamation point merch if you want some of those swank shirts. We got one right here.
This is well, can't buy this one anymore, unfortunately.
Well, but you now know the level of quality. You now
like,
know the level of quality just by looking at the
shirt.
Dude, right?
every tier main's like, how'd you get that shirt? You don't play this character. I'm like, I'm not telling you, it's at the right place at the right time. I was at the suite of history, But we're getting a new shirt coming in. It's going to be an insane tier shirt. Trust me, you'll see that design and you'll be like, I don't even play this character and I want it.
I said profanity about it. Yeah, so that'll tell you.
Well, I saw it. I was just like, I can't believe I'm going to play this character just to feel like I deserve to wear the shirt. Like, I'm looking for the privilege to wear the threads he's pushing out. They're all great, but like all of his shirts are incredibly high quality. I'm not even capping. Like, this is the one shirt that's going to outlive me. There ain't going to be a hole.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
no moth can handle it. It's too powerful.
It's just the truth.
It really is. Like, it feels different.
I like my Siegfried shirt. I wear it all the time.
Yeah, right? It's like my hand.
My hand. Dude. Which is actually applicable for me right now.
Oh, really? Your hand hurt?
Yeah, I'm injured right now.
Oh, no.
There's a reason why. Like, so I wanted to I wanted to jokingly say whoever wins the tournament has to fight me as final boss, but I can't even make that joke right now because I literally can't play the game. So
that's insane. Well, I hope your hand heals well. It doesn't turn
It'll be fine.
It doesn't get malfested because I don't need more nightmares in my life, bro. That character's crazy.
It'll be fine. I'm a Siegfried kind of guy anyway. Actually, no, I love them both. I'm a liar.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're at winners finals.
That is correct.
This is the matchup. I'm really excited for this one.
This is what everybody was looking for, right?
Yeah,
we were all looking for North America's best versus EU's, right?
Yeah, one of the EU's best for sure. Yeah, this is going to be a slobber knocker.
Again, ooh, no. Nobody has to believe me, but I have been touting this guy for years at this point because I was actually watching all those EU events and all the EU online lobbies or whatever. Like and now we finally get to see it.
You saw it. Like if you've been paying attention, you're just like, oh yeah, these Americans don't know anything about this Raphael right now.
The other thing is most people wrote me off because I've always complained about Raphael specifically. Yes. So a lot of people wrote me off because I'm a big Raphael complainer.
I mean, it makes sense. This character is really aggressive, but in this particular matchup, Silas has said to me really pretty confidently that like he's got this matchup on deck. Okay. And I agree from the full screen perspective. This is the one matchup where it's very similar to Azul, where it's like Ivy doesn't really get to play the game she wants to in terms of zoning as much. She has to get put into situations where she's going to have to play really scrappy. But I think that's the thing about very much like how Silas is able to take away the weaknesses of Raphael's linearity. He's able to take away the scrappiness problem, where it's like, I don't need a traditional 2A. I can just be better at timing than you.
Yeah.
Right, gets a throw. See what he's going to cook on the Oki. Goes for some nice Scar Gauge. Wow, and he's immediately trying to aggress.
Immediately stepping away from that 6B, right? And I mean, that's just one of the things you always have to worry about when it's Raphael, is you want to try to have to get away from that as much as you, because this is what happens if you don't.
Yeah, if you
right?
try to backstep, 6XP is waiting for you, like every single time. Watch how he's tracking his movement as well. So, oh, big trade.
Lucky it didn't.
Oh!
Okay, full conversion. And oh no, I thought that was death.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Oh, huge lethal hit.
Hold up. Yeah.
Doesn't do a ton of damage, though.
Yeah, your shoes ain't nothing. I spit on those Nikes.
Yeah, he doesn't even have shoes anymore.
That's the point.
That's how hard she spit. She's like,
Spits on fire. I was like, oh, wow.
This is the way you play this character. Like, if once your opponent starts trying to step guard to get in, that's when you start cracking open the CS and be like, hey, you messed up. This is an AA.
Oh, yeah. No, the steps and the auto GIs, honestly, this entire set right now have been just awesome from Incendiate. They've just been incredibly well positioned, and it's been really hard for Silas to, you know, find the proper time to press the buttons that is required.
Yeah.
And then again.
Silas is getting smoked by the proactive defense from Incendiate. This is so clean. Oh.
Man, we've come full circle from back in the day when we used to call it active defense. I had a flashback when you said proactive defense. sorry. I was like, place blue? What?
Hey, the Wheel of Fate is turning.
Yeah.
Rebel 1.
Well, we're on Rebel 2 right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, nice block right there. It's going to be able to get the full block punish on this. And wow, okay, caught the no tech, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, caught the jump as well. No reason to try to go for the full just frame, right?
Wow.
Because there's a good chance you actually mess yourself up. But it really is a ton on this proactive defense, just like you're talking about. The step game, the ducks, the auto GI is going to hit up against the wall, right?
I think
be
he's
able to finish it off.
Yep.
So long as there's not some weird scaling that's going on, okay.
This is insane. Like, he's making it feel so bad to even pretend to go into prep right now. Like, when you play at this level, you take away that offensive pressure, and you're also able to get the health lead really early on. This does make it so much harder for Silas to come back, because the way that I experience how he plays is he runs the blitz really early on, gets his health lead, and then is able to play it really slow and get really big lethal hits where he does double! This guy! Oh my, he's making mincemeat out of the EU, dude. I don't know, man. America is not looking so free tonight.
It's definitely not the light of the free right now. But because too close on that 6-6A, so that's going to allow Silas to be able to do stuff, especially considering they're in, you know, Soul
nice
Charge.
adaptation. Oh, it's going to do so much damage, isn't it?
Yeah, double wall splat. He's got the bleed. Okay, well, bleed didn't connect, but I mean, you still have the pressure, right?
It's getting the guard damage. Like, if it starts stacking up, he can get it. Because now that he can't move backwards at all, there's not much place to maneuver, and everything becomes a lot riskier. And especially against Silas, who is not afraid to let 3A rep. He doesn't care if it's -12. It's really strong. And the double 1B, catching the backstep.
That is the nice part about being in Soul Charge, is you have way more of a mental stack to deal with in terms of blocking him at that point.
Okay, I think Silas is going to go all in right now because he got a little bit of health lead. He's going to take it to the death. Look at that lethal hit. He's buffering that for 6 years.
Yep, up against the wall. That's plus.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he didn't hold it. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
It's still tech on the back escape, right? Okay, gonna go for the low. Take your time back with the 2A. And that was not intentional for sure. Trying to go for a calamity or a summon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, blocking it out. Yeah, just keeping that pressure going. Try for the auto GI, and there's the grab.
Doesn't quite. Oh, I'm so wrong.
Incorrect you are, Karnmai.
Wow.
Minus 50 points.
This is
minus 50 BKP.
I'm never getting my rolls. I'm gonna be put on the B team. All right.
Okay, yeah, sticking with the stage though. And
yeah,
you don't want Ivy to be able to get away, right?
Yeah.
So it should totally make sense.
You don't want any ring outs. You just want walls, and especially in this case, this is the ideal stage, which is actually kind of crazy from Silas, who's not been able to get a game off of a guy who's probably happy to be in the forest right now.
Yeah. I mean, well, he's starting to pick it up a little bit. You know, sometimes people are downloaders, right? They take a little bit. 56K connection. You know, you hear the modem dial up. But Incendiate definitely not down, or has finished his download, running that fiber optic.
Dude, he's seeding the torrent now. Like, he's giving it to everybody else.
He seeded it 2 gigs, and he's already on to the next download.
Yeah, man.
he's got a 2.0 ratio.
Yeah, Incendiate.si. Okay, but here we go.
Ooh, delay too.
This counterplay is incredible.
Yeah, Shadow Evade though is actually working out, unlike Prep Stance. Prep Stance has been kind of getting its butt whooped, but Shadow Evade has at least got a couple of things.
He's just not used to these weird timings on approach. So Silas getting in there. He's going to nickel and dime it. He doesn't need to go crazy. He just has to make it so that the opponent eventually does something kind of risky. Nice.
That is the change-up, isn't it? He's just nickeling and diming instead of trying to go for the normal hyperactive offense, and oh no!
It doesn't seem to matter though, because every time Incendiate manages to get a big win.
Yeah, I mean, making mountains out of molehills, just every time, never giving up. Incendiate finding pretty much every wall rising, every auto GI, blocking incredibly well. This is just so good.
It's actually crazy because again, like this was considered a favorite. Oh, that was sick!
Almost had a heart attack.
You seriously? Oh,
big drop though. Okay, well, still get some damage off of it though.
It was just a reset. He's getting close to guard break.
Yeah, he is trying to break that guard something fierce right now.
I don't think he wants to cash it in yet.
No.
I think he wants to win and then cash it in next round, but he's going to go for it anyway because he cannot leave anything to chance against his opponent.
Yeah, he's just got to be able to take this round so that he can stay alive, right? Like, but you have to take any round. You want that guard break for that final round to seal a deal for that checkmate. Oh, beautiful reaction right there off the whip. Yep, knows exactly what punish he needs to go for the lethal hit.
This is the Silas I'm talking about. Getting that nice chunk of change really quick and be able to go into pressure.
Yeah, it's putting that guard gauge right back on. Oh, try it again!
No, he tried again, but guess what? You have to be like perfect on these because that move does two different types. You have to be correct on which lethal it is based off of the attack that's present at the moment. That's why this character is crazy, because you have to lab every punish to the frame.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm still going to complain about him, but yes, I do know how difficult he is.
This is why you don't see this online, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like it's because the margins are that slim.
I mean, I feel like I've watched Silas do it versus oh god, who's the US player?
Arpia?
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
The greatest complainer of all time?
He's a hilarious. Yeah, Buff's ass.
Okay. Oh, just kind of like threads the needle. Gets in there. That's it.
Oh, you want to talk about threading the needle? That one was threading the needle.
Wow. Silas is picking up leverage, though, I think.
But that gives Incendiate the chance to switch stages.
Yes.
And make this a lot harder for Silas.
If he gets any place without any guardrails, we're going to see some different gameplay. Silas is going to have to play a lot more conservatively throughout, and he's already starting pretty conservatively.
Okay, this is still kind of big.
Yeah,
for
this isn't the worst.
But because it's big, it allows that zoning game to happen from Ivy.
Yeah.
So you have to remember that part.
Yeah, and the reverse ring outs are also a thing as well.
And you do have the wall, so I mean, you can use that to your advantage if you're Raphael, at the very least.
Yeah. So he's gonna fend. Yeah, like knows how the position directly gets the wall.
Ooh, got the backstep too. And that's the thing is Silas knows that you're going to try to maneuver around because it's such a large stage, right?
Yeah.
So catching backsteps is something you have to really be worried about.
Yeah, Silas with some really good, incredible health lead. Oh, huge punish. This time doesn't offer like a 4-6 choice, just gets a nice, simple 3B, goes for a reset.
Yep. Ooh, tried the auto GI, and there's the attack immediately on the front.
Oof. That was the fastest wall rising I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I mean, if you've been watching Incendiate so far, he's actually whiffed a couple of those. He's been going for that multiple times.
Hoping for that wall right there, but doesn't quite get it. But 2A is able to probably checkmate here, going for some interesting timings from Silas.
Yeah.
Why he got back up into it? He
just stood up to really unfortunate because, yeah, that's a 50-50 at that point.
Yeah. Well, you got to hold a lot of different options there.
Scream for me.
Yeah. Okay. Nice re-engage there. Goes for the reset, picks it up. 2A again. Nice little nickel and dime. What a unbelievable duck.
The problem is nickeling and diming at this point of the stage is really scary because you might kill yourself, but hold on!
Not quite, but he's going to go for the killing blow here, probably trying to isolate.
Yeah, you got to
look at that! Yeah. Oh, dude, we got this weird...
You got the weird camera hit, and that's... Oh, I got to put him on the back foot. But you got to remember, wall rising B is a possibility here.
I think...
Hold on. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure about that.
Okay.
It's because of that wall diagonally.
Oh, and yeah. Up into it.
Ducked at the wrong second right there. They both this game had a moment like that where one stood up too early and one ducked too early.
We're getting into that level
late.
Where they're putting so much pressure on each other that they're making mistakes that I think they're normally confident in.
And I mean, you can hear it on Incendiate. Incendiate's like audibly.
He's audibly getting very frustrated, which is.
Oh, what a God, just barely out of range. He's got good damage on that. He's gonna stay away. Hold on. Yeah, you have to deal with the mix-up, so why try to deal with it? Just use that bar you have, because even if you lose this round, you're gonna get it back. It's the Church of Boom, man. Use your meter.
Yep.
Okay, whip punish right there, and there's mix-up city.
Oh my
very
God.
delayed.
Super delayed. I think he gets the ring out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, but the thing is like I understand why Incendiate like did that. It's just a poor timing because Silas was looking for it. That just goes to show Silas's like level of adaptation, level of understanding of what defense he might go towards.
Pure killer instinct. Just unbelievable. But
No, this is SOULCALIBUR.
You're right.
I'm sorry. I'll see myself out now.
All right, but Silas is not to be down and out. Coming from half health, all right, has pressure against the wall. Made out the ring edge, my bad.
Yeah, is willing to take those sweeps, right? Because at the very least, it's not a reverse ring out on those sweeps. It's the same thing that we saw with Outlaw versus TwoSwords. You know, you want to take the hell sweep a couple of times because you don't get a ring out. But now, now it's for catching stab. And now Incendiate is on set point.
Okay,
For you to perish!
Gonna keep pressing it down. What a challenge with the shoulder tackle. Gonna take it off. No more darter for you. Goes for the RN, gets smoked on it. Here we go. Oh! Eats the meter.
Yeah, eating the meter is huge there, especially considering Incendiate now has 2 bars to himself, right? Can do a whole lot.
Doesn't block the second sequence.
Yeah. Ooh, trying to fake it. Got the counter hit though. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah. Full attack for extra.
It's mix-up time.
Oh, the 2 ways. Applying the guard pressure, but that's gonna ball!
Got the hit jump over on the 2K. Trying to go for wall rising B and couldn't get it. The lows again. And hold on, there's a whip here, but he got the hit. Hold on, and there it is! Oh my God!
A single beam!
It's down to the wire. This is our final game.
Oh my God! Silas clutching it out, the absolute pinnacle. Like,
Final
He's
game.
clutching it out so hard at this winner's final. This is actually insane. Right? I'm not even looking at chat, but I know EU's losing it right now.
As they should.
There's probably more emotes in the chat than allowed in the English language. They're spamming. I know Abby's spamming. I know I bet Horseface is like, I'm gonna make a whole new wiki about how much I love Silas right now. Like, this is incredible. I'm so glad because I honestly, this is kind of looking like a wash, but man, like this is the absolute opposite. We are getting down and dirty in this game.
I mean, okay, look, but the thing is, like, it did start out like that.
Yes.
Like the way this game started, if you had thought it was a wash, you probably were feeling pretty justified.
I bet like some people were walking out, getting out, like like all right,
I
gotta beat traffic.
It's the Incendiate show
Yeah,
again.
here we
And
go
it's like,
again.
nope, that's not the case. We talked about it. Sometimes you just have a 56K modem.
I wonder if
Once
he's
you
gonna
get that download, you have to download.
I really wonder if he's gonna switch. I think it's smart. Although, to be honest, the killing blow.
Well, why would it be smart though? Because like it's not like Ivy's doing poorly.
It's like medium rare, but I would say like I think if you've hidden X for this long, this is the one matchup where X smokes. Because there's so many places where you can get down to that, like, you press wrong, you die, and you don't have to take that many risks. You
I've
just sit there
barely
block.
seen this dude play X.
Not anymore. Yeah, he's not an X
Like,
anymore,
at
but
all.
I think it's thing.
So like, I just wonder if it's even ready to do so.
I do agree, but at the same time, from a strategic standpoint, if he feels confident or he kept it in his pocket, this is the matchup to pull it in. Like, this is the one where it's like, you make it down to, it's not about like playing this dynamic, like risk-reward game, because when you play Ivy, like, you notice how he's getting out of situations, he's pressing a lot of buttons. You can't just sit and block. Now, granted, you can't sit and block too much against Silas, but like when it comes to like Silas sitting there and being like, well, what are my real options here? The answer is not that many. You don't got that, especially Ivy opens up a lot of opportunities for him to make plays and to continue pressure, but that all goes away. But he's sticking to his guns, which makes sense.
He's not locked in yet. Hold on.
I don't think Geralt also goes well in this matchup because like you can't really slow people down.
I would stay away from Geralt for this personally.
Yeah, I agree. Because
what are you gonna do? You're just gonna use R to earn Quinn to get out.
You don't want to damage race Silas. I almost like 100%. So he's gonna stick with the Ivy, stick to this conviction, and you're right. He makes a lot of sense. I'm just positing the alternative just based off of what Silas even told me. He's like, I don't like that matchup at all. Oh, but Silas is lucking out, and he got a place exactly where he wanted to be. He wanted to go back to a place where he can be an aggressor. And I think now that he's got the momentum back on, we're going to see a really turbo-aggressive Silas come out right out of the gate. Right?
Yeah,
he's already engaging.
This is the kind of stage you needed for sure. If you're a Silas fan right now. Got that guard damage. Talked about that before. That came into play at least once so far.
And the confidence to use 3A this early in the set. I think this is a good sign. Because, like,
It's early in the set. You mean game? Because I was going to say it's like last game.
well, he wasn't using that much. Part of it is because you just lose your turn, period.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's a good litmus test because you get a lot of,
Punish. Yep.
I don't know, feeling for coverage.
Okay,
It just feels better to use it. Like, he has turns to spare. So I think he's feeling extremely confident at this moment.
It's going to be first round right there to Silas. This is the first time that he's taken the first round, I think.
Yes. He's been playing behind like the whole time. But now it's looking a little bit different, but they're kind of even. Wow, what a preemptive. Preemptive choice right there. They're slowing it down. Man, see, that's the thing is like you got to be careful about trying to like fence out people with 1A and like 6A holds because fundamentally, if you get the timing wrong, 6B does beat you. It's faster.
Oh, but there's no good punish on that. That's actually huge damage.
This wall.
Like, are you alive? Okay, you are. Oh, I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Well, because at first I was like, no, you're definitely dead. And then I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm looking at the scaling, and it's...
The 3-peats on the back foot. He's got 2 sticks of butter, though. So he can turn one of these Oki situations into, I'm out of here, right?
Yeah, this has changed up real quick up against the wall.
Whoa. He's going to be down to, like, literally 1 turn here.
Yeah.
Soul charge?
Oh, that's going to do it. That's going to finish it off. Silas with 3 rounds in that final game popping off on him, too.
That was insane. What an absolute 360 and walk away, dude. That's Silas made it look like, you know, Scotland was down. And then he's like...
Started out that way.
Then he pulled a little
Again, 56K modem, but once you get the download, you have the download.
But we said that, like, Incendiate had the internet connection.
Well, yeah.
We were
like,
just talking through a string and 2 cans.
Well,
We were wrong this entire time.
But that's my point, right? It's like it just took Silas a little bit. Sometimes you have information rounds, you have information games, and then bam.
I mean, like, I think he just, not just information, but you can feel when he started clawing back that the fear of God was getting put into Incendiate.
Incendiate did start tilting a little bit, right?
Well, I mean, like, you can see it, like, when he was losing to, like, pretty basic defensive options, like twitch ducking accidentally into like, a break attack and whatnot. Like, there were moments where it's like, I literally heard it. I'm like, well, I gotta hide it.
Ruh-roh raggy.
Ruh-roh raggy, but, like, at the same time, it was like, wow. But that's the thing is, like, Silas created those. It wasn't because, oh, he's, like, unlucky. He's like, no, genuinely, you only do that to Incendiate because you are smoking him in every other aspect of the game.
Yeah.
You're creating these situations where the pressure cookie's getting on. And with Silas, man, he's a master of understanding that no matter what, my win condition is to play tight consistently until my opponent falls apart because my core game plan is about blistering speed. It's about pushing things in my favor. It's about making my opponent making incredible mistakes at every clutch moment and then backing it up with solid defense and great awareness and just keeping that pace once he gets his fingers on it. And man, he just manhandle it. Well played. Well played. And especially going down from, like, what, you know, 2-0.
Started out 2-0, yep.
2-0, and then just was like...
And then Incendiate hit set point twice after that as well. So it wasn't even like it was 2-0 and then sweep. It was like 2-0 and I'm still sweating.
Yeah, and sweating. And then the last one, you could see he broke because like that stage really, you saw the power of it. The walls, the lack of mobility, the confidence. Now that it's like, okay, I got you. You can't zone me with 1A forever.
Yeah.
And like, and since I'm in this area, 668 hold is out of the question. Those are like the 2 primary tools. Now it sucks because his step pattern was so good that B6 was out of the question specifically because like that big like fast whip attack.
Yeah.
That thing is kind of like the great equalizer in terms of like spacing timings because on counter hit, on movement, you get a lot and you get to push it back out. It is the faster option to fill in the gap between the trifecta. But I could tell from that movement pattern, it's like, I would never touch that button against this dude because I know he's buffering the punish for it, and I'm in range of that. So, like, really, like, he was getting rid of options before they even showed up. So, like, well played by Silas. But enough about being excited by Silas. We're about to see TwoSwords versus Ramon. We are about to see, this is a run back. I think Ramon smoked him earlier by saying, hey, you're not going to be, I'm going to be in the center. And you're not going to get any cheesy stuff on me. I know how to manipulate this match to a T. I will control the game. and you're just gonna have to hold that. But we get a
There's no ring outs.
No ring outs. But this is where Yoshi can, if you want to, you can try to fence your opponent against the wall and play like, hey, I can outspeed you the game.
Yeah.
We'll see if he gets it, but it's weird because like TwoSwords isn't really notorious for that. So we'll see.
I mean, no matter what, if you're playing Yoshimitsu, you have to worry about his wall damage,
Yes.
right? So it's just like, even if somebody's not kind of like that type of player, if they get you there, it's still a problem.
Yeah, once you get momentum, I think that's where we're going to start seeing it. Although in this case, he's playing like just pure neutral.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing this song and dance.
It seems like TwoSwords just remembered from the previous set, right? And it's just kind of like going off based off that.
I think he's like, I could challenge you, old man. He decides not to take the +4.
It's not like is TwoSwords a young man?
He's not super young, but like, Ramon's like, he's been here for 6 years. Oh, what a
Oh, and that should do it. As long as, okay.
That's a kill. Nice mix up there between 1K and 4B. You got the guess. Okay, go up. Interesting.
Oh, those 1Ks we're gonna be seeing a lot of that. Ooh, 1A, huh?
He's always gonna play with weird timings, and God bless him for trying.
Uh-oh.
Man, Ramon is patient. He's like, yeah, I -4, but who cares? I'm just gonna block, see what he does.
Yeah.
He's getting information. I can tell he's gathering.
Yeah, but there's that lethal hit right here. It's gonna have the scaling, of course, but I mean, so you're in a check situation now is the problem. So, oh, the jump over right there. You avoid the puddle.
I think he wanted a buffer while rising in. A+B in that situation is kind of suspect.
Yeah, no follow-up right there from Ramon, right? And TwoSwords was expecting it, so actually didn't even try to press anything. Oh, caught it after the meteor usage. That's great for Ramon.
Okay, going for a reset, wants to get the extra damage. Great throw.
The mix-up is real on TwoSwords right now.
Weird.
Definitely looking like an anime player.
Yeah.
Ooh, tried the flash.
I wonder what he's trying to flash, though. I can't think of any movies really been showing that really wants to.
Whatever the case may be, it didn't work out, so.
Tries to contest there, but his opponent's like, oh, you're going to press.
I mean, if that contest hit, he probably wins the round, so I understand.
Yeah.
Please forgive me.
But,
yeah. Time to play roulette. Oh?
That was character select.
Yeah.
Are we going to see 2 sticks?
No. I think he'd be. I think Ramon will turn to him and spit in his face. He'll be like, how dare you play 2 sticks against me? And I don't think he's going to play the Cheddar Goblin either, which is his grow. In like a 3-bar connection. Oh, he had the wrong sword.
Yeah.
He's getting the. That's the machete.
Well, I mean, he was probably also going to change stage anyway, so he may as well get his sword back.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Better stage.
So this is still, I think
decent.
even now, this is still my favorite stage in the game because of the, it has every single mechanic that a stage can have.
Yes.
Right.
It's very fair. And
The
very
only one that it doesn't have is the opening and closing hands.
Yeah. The walls.
The walls. Do they move? Do they not move? Who knows?
Jeez.
Find out on the next episode of SOULCALIBUR 6.
What a stab!
Another.
Another.
TJ Khalid
Forgive me.
just lets it go. Yep. Doesn't want to deal with the throw attack and just leaves. It's super smart by Ramon. But the problem is you can only leave for so many seconds versus Yoshi before he just starts to heal himself.
Stab
right?
him again. Do it.
Or get meter back.
Oh, he knows. He's like, your timing is my timing. He's playing the literal angel step style right now.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the OG. Okay, get in there, playing a little bit more.
Oh, well, they both get launched, and luckily for TwoSwords, they're going to launch out of the...
I like it, though.
I'm surprised that he's just stepped away. You know, the reverse ring out seems so enticing there to me.
It's because you probably got blocked first. It's like, never mind.
Yeah, okay, Hell Sweep coming in. Haven't seen too many of those just yet.
I think he has to respect the idea that old man Ramon, and probably like in his off-string set, he's probably like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah, I mean, you're totally right? I don't know what happened in their original set to make Hell Sweep much lesser option.
What a
Okay,
throw.
you'll know how I feel.
Wish that was me. Oh, double!
You'll know how I feel.
How's that?
The Koreans call that happiness throws. So
Yeah. I remember that, don't worry.
God bless. All right, 2 sticks of butter. Oh, he gets it mid-screen, so he's going to have to offer some big damage. He's just chilling.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, TwoSwords kind of saw that, but the thing is, it's harder to see the roll when the camera is like that, so you can't exactly as easily pinpoint the right option.
Wow, what an aggression from Robin Ramon. He's just like, you know what? I don't care if you all sweep me. I'm going to speed you out.
The plus frames on the push back there. Oh, there's a step into punish. Okay, not going to matter. Still got the whole sweep, right?
Oh. Wow, what a gambit. I respect the idea of destroying the Oki throw for like 6 million damage, but it does not pay out. Oh!
6A plus B on the win punish, though. Hold on, and there's the A6.
Nice throw, Rainbow.
Rainbow drop. Still got one more though. And oh, the fake out. Yeah.
Good old reliable 4B. Okay, full screen again. We chillin'.
And everybody's got to move like it. So.
Yeah, this is the two-sword strat. He beats you up close and then immediately transitions to cheese mode to slow the game down to get some more time to think about it.
The problem is cheese mode can only last so long if you don't have the life lead, right? Like,
exactly.
And Father Ramon knowing this is just kind of picking apart, honestly, the steps and the timing.
Yeah. He's trying to push him close. Oh, what a whip punish!
Yeah.
Oh, what a read!
Kill punish!
He was like, you cannot approach me. I am impenetrable. Just gets in there. That was so cool. Wow.
Good stuff from Ramon right there, showing that understanding two swords timing was the key to victory there for sure. Anyway, that's usually the key to small caliber. So
he went from small caliber to absolute like Kirkland size caliber. Stab in neutral like that is that's why this guy is one of the best, man. When you start playing with like he's basically like, okay, we're starting out with like, you know, butter knives, ching ching ching, and then he pulls out a gun.
I mean, hey, that's one of the reasons why he was almost there in the winners finals side. Yeah. Like, he was very close to that, and you guys can see that here on the bracket on this one. Father Ramon only losing to Incendiate so far, maybe getting the run back depending on this next matchup. It's going to be GiraffeKanklez versus Artgraves.
So GiraffeKanklez, I think, is the biggest wild card. He's either hot or he's cold, but when he's hot,
yes or no?
Yes or
in
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Up or down?
Yep. But Kanklez, this is the one guy, so this is his line. His line is, Setsuka's best character in the game. I might not be the best, but this character is the best.
Okay.
And he's the closest to, I think, like, getting to Woe's level in terms of, like, man, he is not dropping anything. He does all the stuff that, I remember watching casuals of him with Ramon. It was really funny because he's like, listen, if I had your ability, Giraffe, I would be the best. If he could have his execution, he would be top tier. It's kind of a dig because he's like, well, I'm beating with fundamentals because I'm an old man. But really, like, this man has shown time and time again that not only is he a force to be reckoned with, but he's the kind of guy that will make you think if you give him a little bit, he's gonna hit you with those like AGB, like 6 trillion damage combos. And you're like, whoa. But at the same time, he's fighting against another technician who I think is ready for a lot of the stuff that's really big. So it's going to come down to like getting it a really scrappy game plan. But I'm telling you, Giraffe is not to be slept on. This guy has been labbing a lot more than I think people realize. He's like an ex-Smash player, so he's used to just grinding. And he just keeps proving that, like, can't count him out. I mean, last year, smoked Kamizono. I popped off so hard that I beat his mom to pop off with him. It was crazy. And I can't pop off the dude here, but I'm expecting a match that will go down in history. But like, I know Archives is gonna make it tough because like, I just like we saw with Gorash, right?
Yeah.
This guy takes game plan and makes Taki look like this absolute juggernaut of, wow, you really can't do anything at any range. This ninja's everywhere. Like, she's just gonna fly at you. And this particular matchup too, it's like, well, the linearity of Setsuka is her weakness, and she wants to play mid-range. That is a perfect matchup, in my opinion, for a strong Taki to say, hey, you can't do any of that stuff. You're going to have to approach me like the good old-fashioned way, walk up, get close, but then you're going to have to deal with my pressure. And if you hold block forever, well, I got Meki. You're going to lose your health. Like, it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited to see this clash.
Oh, no, it's no. Oh, no, it is Greek? Yeah, it's Greek stage.
Yeah.
Okay. Which we haven't seen on stream just yet.
Yeah.
Well, for top 8, I should say.
Top 8, yeah. Like, I'm glad that the stages are circulating for once. We've seen this game like to deliver force.
Hey, that's the problem with a truly random system.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Truly random system where there's some stages that double dip, which is. I wish they didn't do that. All right, here we go.
I'm doing a game number 1 here.
Ooh. I like it. Starting with step control first.
Yeah, already knowing the string, right? Yep. Very important to show that off. Oh,
wow, what an ace.
Just to start with the A6.
Okay, goes for plus frame.
Wow. Yeah, we're just trying to stop that from happening right now.
Nice block. Wow, not going to be falling for the earliest mix-up of the game. Look at this up-close brawl, though. This guy is playing. Ooh, but Setsuka for 60 timing gets smacked out of it. One step ahead from our man.
No escape.
That's going to do it right there. Yeah, so first round right there to Artgraves. That was all about the scrapping and the whip punishing.
Yes.
Mostly the scrapping, really, which is really surprising.
We're not going to see that midstream game, which I'm glad, because like I think it's kind of one-sided in a way. This is, I think, how the matchup should be played, which is like just get in there and you're fighting to the bitter end.
That's what you have to do, right? If one part of the matchup is just like so one-sided that you can't play it, you have to pick the part that it may feel a little RNG at times, but you have to play it. Oh, punish, yeah.
Oh, nice. And what is he going for?
A6 and sets up. Nice stab right there from GiraffeKanklez.
This is great. The layers are getting thicker and thicker. Each
Just
layer,
like those Kankles.
they're both showing incredible levels of adaptation to both situations. Oh, with the A6 coming out again.
Okay, but you gotta remember the all seals are unlocked right now as well for Giraffe.
Oh, he's trying to backstep out of it.
Yeah, no backstep on
Oh,
that one. Okay,
nice
yeah.
challenge.
Oh, wow, just got the hit. Yeah, it's going to get full damage off this. Ooh, tried to fake it and get them to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Leave this place.
Leave this place.
Come.
Whoa, the timings!
Yeah.
GiraffeKanklez.
Caught the roll as well. Is going to go for the low on this one. And yeah, your timings are not on this one. GiraffeKanklez left and right is calling out Artgraves in the middle of each moment.
Oh, man. Nice block. No punish there, though, but Ghost or Twist or big boy choice. Nice spacing, just outside the range with a small pokes.
That A6 is going to be huge for Artgraves right now because now we have one more chance at it. No, the side swap. Okay. Well, you don't have to worry too much about a reverse ring out. So
Oh, what?
Big drop.
Yeah, he should have went for like just like the follow up for damage. Doesn't jump for mix up. But he keeps the pressure on. The health efficiency is like way too big.
Yeah, I can't even tell who's going to be able to take the first game. It's very
No,
close
this
right
is
now.
so even. I love this.
It's really up to meter advantage right now, and GiraffeKanklez has the whip punish on this one. There's the GI. This could very well be
I
death.
think that might be it. Yeah, he's gonna get hit. He's out of here.
Yeah.
Wow, GiraffeKanklez taking it from one block to the other.
And I mean, that's the power of one counter hit at the right moment, at the right area.
His timings are really good, dude. His defense is good. He's able to slow the game down in a lot of critical situations. And yeah, he's just got that. He's getting that killer instinct where he's like, you know what? He's close enough. I'm fencing him in. He doesn't feel like he can just walk over me. I'm able to out-timing him and play him better. Because like, especially the way that he was conditioning early, lots of mashing, lots of two-way mashing, really leveraging the fact that this character's two-way gets kind of double dip. Like, that's the one thing about Setsuka is that her 2A is really long, comparatively speaking. Most characters, they get 2A, they get their +6, but they're like really far away. This one, it's so long that you get it twice, and then your opponent is really like, dude, I can't move anymore. And it really slows the game down from an offensive standpoint because they're not used to having to interface with that. Especially Taki, who doesn't really have a great. Oh my God! What a gun counter kick to the face! Oh my God!
Kirby's
Double
right back at
reads
you though.
all the way. What does it mean?
Okay, there's a launch on this one. Umbrella for the full damage.
Too easy.
And already a GI. And oh, big dog.
Okay, can we have a turn where there isn't a lethal hit? Is it possible?
Well, all right, you know, I was gonna say something. I almost spoke too soon.
Oh my God!
There's
okay.
the turn without the lethal hit. We
One
finally
tap.
found one.
Can he make the dream happen though? Can he put his neck out there? Not tonight.
AAB on that one. Wow, just an explosive start to this.
That was crazy. All right, one full stick of Vaseline for Artgraves. It's not butter anymore.
Gotta get rid of those burns, I see.
Yes. Gotta keep those lips moist. Right. Ooh! Nice call out.
Got ashy skin. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
he
the jump.
went like a deep dish pizza layer of mix-up. We went through like 4 different layers. Ooh!
Oh, and there's the low on that one. Yeah, just to finish it off right out of stance.
God, every timing is weird in this. Even the stance mix-up timings are like super delayed now.
Leave this place.
Ooh, wow, so it's still tech crunched under it. Okay, I thought maybe they did that just late enough that it wouldn't have got the full tech crunch done.
Oh! I actually saw that the other day. He's really good at being prepared for offers. He's just willing to back to people's K every time he sees him jump open.
Be gone.
Okay.
You asked for it. My
Double soul charge. Full screen. This is where I think Taki's kind of has the control over it because she can do whatever.
And
Oh!
she also has a life lead too,
Look at that,
so
damn
it's
it,
kind of scary right into the wall. Yeah, that was like the perfect position for our Graves to just be at.
Yeah. She doesn't really have any tools that can contest that point, so it was kind of like really dangerous.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, just barely getting under it. Unfortunately, that gigantic warning is definitely not helping.
All right, you know, chunk of change.
Seal the
Now
demon.
stay down.
Wow.
That's a punish. A6 just a little bit too early, so only getting the regular hit of it.
Oh, getting good stage position here, I think.
And yeah, right into full attack too. So now you got the mix-up potential.
Oh. Jeez.
Still tech.
That's a
Still
jump.
tech.
No escape.
Oh yeah, really wanted that 4B.
Oh, and the 1KK. And Argraves brings it back 3-1.
One apiece, man.
Oh, this is so cool.
We are back to 2 out of 3. You gotta remember that.
I definitely, though, you can't do that full screen thing against Argraves. I think it's just...
Yeah, you know, I was
You gotta
really
stay at threat
surprised
range.
by that, honestly, because like it just.
You got
It's
nothing.
just yeah. You have 0 options, and Taki has one really strong one.
Yeah.
And then a couple others after that too.
Oh!
There's that lethal hit. Tried to punish, and just didn't get it.
It's kind of wild because, yeah, Gunpowder kick as an opening gambit. Oh! A little bit off of the timing. That was more of a GiraffeKanklez, a little foible there, but oh, A+B not looking too good there too. Blocking it out. Nice. Gets that counter hit kick. Going for cancel. Waiting. Ooh, good choice. Gets a great counter hit timing. Gets the turn crumple.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that could have been a back throw and a half right there. Could have finishing it off, but Giraffe trying to keep that defense going. He's able to stop the roll there.
Oh, the small chop. Oh, he doesn't get the lethal hit even though she was airborne.
Yeah, you know, whatever the case may be, Giraffe is still going to be okay with it because still made that comeback despite the deficit. Kept the composure going. Very good there from GiraffeKanklez.
A timing god amongst us.
Yeah, we can see it. Left and right in every exchange, catching timings, or at the very least staying safe in their own.
I think this is wise from Kanklez though. He's slowing the game down a lot. Like, he's just, okay, if I stay up close and brawl, and I go for timings, I will be okay. If I go mid-range, I actually might get blown up. Okay, nice 3B. Oh, goes for the empty, nice block.
Oh yeah, tech crouch right under it. Try to go for the A's and stop Giraffe, but Argraves getting the A+B blown up right there.
GiraffeKanklez is in the driver's seat, and he's on match point right now.
Definitely on the highway, cruise control.
The early umbrella, showing the boldness. He knows, it's like, hey, it's my time. But he's getting strung up a little bit. Nice guy.
Oh. Yeah, stopping the A+B again. You know, I feel like every match I ever watch from Argraves like goes like incredibly well. Tried the CE.
Got the CE. So huge, losing a stick of butter at this stage, and he's gonna interrupt the soul charge. He's got so much resources on his side. Oh my God, sweeping in. He's going for the killing blow.
The reaction from Giraffe and finally got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This man gets up. His head is not in camera view because he is he's on cloud 9 right now. Look at that beautiful mane flowing in the wind. That is GiraffeKanklez showing that he is one of the best right now. My God. Woo!
That was a super strong showing in that final game for sure. No question about it.
Look at that Houston Blades. There's no Mitsurugi here, but he's popping off like he just killed the guy with a gun. It's like that. Woo, that was crazy. Man, I don't know what to say. GiraffeKanklez when he's hot is hot. That was incredible. Change of pace, just incredible reads back to back, but like he cultivated that win by being like, okay, I'm losing that mid-range game. He's gunpowder, he kicked my face off. I can't engage with the high to control his movement. What can I do? Well, seems kind of counterintuitive, and maybe I should fight Taki up close, see if this chick can relent. And you're just like, okay, he's gonna do his strings. All right, weather that storm. He's gonna go into possession. All right, time 2-A's, chop his legs off, get weird timings. His opponent's getting frustrated. He's like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And then he just keeps doing it, and then right when it matters the most, he's like, okay, he's gonna want to get plus frames. All right, I'm gonna do that safe thing that I normally do, and I'll put that bomb there. No, wait, nope, it's the other way. GiraffeKanklez like, I'm hard reading that. And that was all she wrote that round. That was great. You could see where he's like, I'm frustrating my opponent in places he's not expecting, and then I will turn on the read machine.
Yeah.
And I recite his death rites. Like, whew.
Yeah, one thing I definitely didn't expect is getting our Matcherito to $471.
baby,
Thank you
29
so
bucks left.
much. We only need what? So 29 bucks until our incentive for tomorrow.
Oh man, and you want to see it after seeing that. Seeing that winners finals, you definitely want to see that full set for
Yes,
sure.
yes. I mean, there's a chance we might get it again if Ramon can't stop Incendiate, or if Giraffe can't stop Incendiate, right?
I'm feeling.
So-
I don't know why, but I'm feeling like if Giraffe plays like he did, and he
Versus
can
our
scrap
Graves, yeah.
against he can play that scrappy against Ramon. I think Ramon might be a little bit in trouble.
In trouble? Okay.
Because Ramon's one of the best when it comes to playing that kind of style of game. But I know that GiraffeKanklez can play the game in a way that will make it seem really, really lopsided in terms of like he will make things happen, and it's gonna be at those critical moments, and it might frustrate him. Like I would say, like, not to say Ramon is past his prime or anything, but we've seen the chinks in the armor, right? We've seen the moments where it's like, okay, he's getting frustrated, and Kanklez is showing that I think he's able to frustrate really easily.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Holy
I'm not
500.
frustrated about that. We have crossed the 500 mark on the
We did it.
Matcherito.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you so much, everybody, for your generous donations. And so that means we have met our incentive. So that means Incendiate, Silas are going to be duking it out tomorrow, and I believe it's first 10, right?
I gotta see who put the money in there, man. I gotta get on my phone. It's a cardinal sin on commentary, but I gotta see it.
Well, they gave exactly 29 bucks, apparently.
Oh my God,
So.
I gotta see this, dude. I have to see who's doing the thing.
So thank you so much, everybody, for that. Remember, the Matcherino is still open. It's still open for a while, and you can figure out how much you want to donate or whatever. Do some sponsorship quests, what have you, over on !Matcherino in the chat right now. And if you want to follow along with anything else as well, there's more chat commands like !brackets. Follow along on the bracket to see where we are, to see what has been happening throughout this tournament, see how stacked everything has been. !merch to be able to get some Faustian merch, because I know you guys have seen some of those designs on Twitter, and they are insane. And then lastly, maybe you're in the area, or maybe you want to visit the area. Well, you can find out what events go on around here with !events. We actually have a big one coming up. It's Core Values number 5, and it has an expanded game list from what it did before. So, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising has been added to Core Values on the game list. And so that is going to be a big deal for some of the people around here, because I literally today just ran a beginner bracket that got about 10 people, and that was just our beginners. Right? So you add our beginners, you get our regulars. We're probably going to have a pretty big bracket.
Man, 2 Okubo games. Couldn't ask for more. Really.
I love you, Okubo-san. You know it.
Man, you're the GOAT. Shout outs to Royce, to Grolix, to Jose Garcia, to Graffiti Souls, to Hangdog, to Michaela, to Boliveros, to Zero.
Zero twice.
Zero twice. Yeah, 0-0. Look at that. Jose Garcia
again.
Grolix, another Grolix, yes, and Slowpoke. Man, I thought this was going to be like one of those Casino moments where he's just like, here's a ton of money, but man, the whole
there's a lot of
community came
people. Yeah,
together.
there's a lot of people in there. Thank you so much,
Wow,
guys.
you guys are insane. You guys are so cool. I cannot. I don't know, man. Like, Caliber Matcherinos are crazy, dude. Like, you guys are the best. Thank you so much.
That's been the constant of SOULCALIBUR's like lifespan, is somehow, some way, everybody thinks it's like, gone to the ashes or whatever, and then the Matcherito always ends up above $500.
This is the game where, I'll be honest, this is the benefit of having a game where it's a bunch of old people.
Yeah.
Because
we all got jobs. We all got jobs.
We got jobs, man. But it's not just that. It's really about the passion. Like, we want another game, but we'll keep playing this game till it's dead. Dead in the dirt. Like, I had to rip it from my cold, dead hands, man. But it's, as you can see, this is the stuff. This is the sauce. This game brings the hype consistently, at all times. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how. If you get a bunch of people together that are willing to play and grind, you're going to get fun matches no matter what. I mean, we see it every week at WNF where it's like, it might not be the King's English SOULCALIBUR, but man, is it fun. And then no matter where else you watch it, you get, especially when you get to that top 8, it's like always crazy. And even the top players, like, they'll be like, I want to try out the side character. And then you're like, this Talum from Incendiate, it's kind of crazy. What do you mean he has one of these? Like, it always keeps giving. Like, and obviously this game is a little bit of a Discord fire, but like, everybody wants to learn.
Well, you can play it every week at WNF.
You can play it
without fail. So I'm just saying.
But like, seriously, people are running stuff all the time, and just hit up that SOULCALIBUR Central Discord. It might take a little bit, but like you'll get your groups, and trust me, you can grow together. Because a lot of players, especially this year, I've noticed that a lot of players that it's not even just because everybody left. It's like literally everybody's been saying like these kind of like lower to mid-tier tier players are getting better.
Yeah.
But it's only because they're embracing what they want to do rather than being kind of mucked up by like, okay, this is what I see as ideal, but like I can't achieve that goal. They're like, if you let caliber players cook, they will start developing game plans that will start surprising even the best of the best. Because this game is designed to be
Very
really,
freeform.
Yeah, very freeform, very decision-making dense. So sometimes you run into people that don't do things remotely the same as the people you're practicing against, and you start opening people up. And it's just a beautiful game in that regard because it will never. I feel like truly the legend will never die, just because every time I think like, oh well, this character seems kind of boring. There's somebody out there that we haven't met that just has been kind of like accumulating their nest egg to go and travel. They show up and you're like, wait, this character's cracked. This character's crazy. I've never seen this before. And honestly, with this community, it can be you. I mean, we saw it with Grow with Violent Phantom. He showed that like that stuff is real. That it's not just like, oh, Icy Chain's left, it's Ogre. Or like, oh, Linker's dropped the character. No, it's real. I'm just waiting for the next Keylek to ascend. You know? I'm waiting for all these down. Well,
Goodbye,
Max,
Party Wolf.
right? Yeah. Cassandra is a rare bird. Honestly, anytime I see a good Cassandra, I'm like, thank God. But yeah, it could be you. And again, we welcome open arms. And this game's cool. Like, trust me, it's still alive, it's still kicking. And especially if Namco keeps stringing us along, we'll keep playing it. We're really not desperate. We just want it. But we're about to get into. They're sitting down. I think they're gonna get ready to go. Look at they're having a playful banter. I'm excited again. I watched these guys play casuals for like hours. We were just like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Giraffe and Ramon are playing. It's just like they're just yelling at each other. But the line was, it's like, listen, I believe in Setsuka. She's the best character of the game. And Ramon's like, this character sucks. This character's garbage. This is why I dropped her. But then like Kanklez will do something cool. It's like, that's just you being good. This character's bad though.
You're just built different. This character sucks. You were just built different.
But it's kind of cool because actually Ramon is one of the people that did play Setsuka.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, so like he's saying that tongue-in-cheek. I think we all kind of know that this character is pretty bananas. Can brawl with the best of them, has great mid-range. And when you're able to kind of parse timings like we saw with literally GiraffeKanklez who stuck his neck out, I was like, I see what you do in there. All right, counterplay time. I at any almost any range except for like that full screen where you're like, uh-oh. We'll see how this goes because this is the matchup where those whiffs can turn into some interesting opportunities that we saw.
It's gonna matter a lot.
Yeah, I want to like my hope here is that Ramon doesn't get too comfortable, so to speak, and is able to do what he did to TwoSwords, which is like call out and task me at mid screen without any prompting. I think that's when we know the game's ogre because that's a big risk for Sophie, and especially against this character who's kind of linear. That means then he's running out of options.
Raft stage.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even think about that.
We need one. We don't have a real raft stage.
I mean, it's close to saying a raft.
I want like the lava raft though.
I mean, yeah, but like. Anyway, game underway. I have motion sickness really bad, so I hope that doesn't happen again.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, I got the counter hit and everything too.
Yeah, this is the thing about like this match in particular. You're seeing a person who has to start out nickel and diming a lot, versus GiraffeKanklez is really allowed to just be like, well, if I don't get whip punished for 3-3B, I'm Gucci.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the timing caliber, right? We've talked about, GiraffeKanklez timing catches. Father Ramon is somebody who's been in the trenches when it comes to catching other people's timings as well. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of back and forth in that. A lot of mix-up in just the timing itself. Stays away from it, gets the task beat.
What a whip punish.
Incredible.
You can't do anything. Man, I think Father Ramon was taking yesterday's games and already applying them. I don't think he needs that one-game buffer. Like, seriously. Just already showing so much control.
Oh, yep. Got calibered.
Yeah, it'll happen. Okay, applying the standard mix, but again, like, staying out of 2A range.
Yeah. Camera switch was very helpful for Giraffe as well because it puts closer to the edge. Oh, yeah, catching the jump in attempt to dodge the low, right?
slowing down a bit though. Oh, doesn't get a punish.
No, but there's the GI. Okay, just goes for free.
Okay.
Free damage. Setting up, the soul charges out.
Ooh,
Gonna
this-
be inside range, yep.
This is kind of good for GiraffeKanklez. This is like a bar for free.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh my god. That's actually the one thing I wouldn't advise is like don't do anything I can get tech crouched.
Yeah, 4-4-B is, I mean, it's great when it hits.
Yeah, it's great when it hits, but this is the one character I feel like, read the room a little bit.
Ooh, the auto GI though.
Oh, here we go, tons of damage.
Yeah, and also look at the carry. Okay, he's able to block just in time.
The micro step was insane.
And you don't have to worry about the... there's only one for reverse ring out you have to worry about. And yeah, that's going to be launched. It's going to be CE. And that should be the game.
That is definitely the game. Wow. GiraffeKanklez is getting dismantled by Father Ramon. He's already showing, I think, like what I was expecting kind of game two, but he did it round 2.
Yeah.
He looked at, like, when GiraffeKanklez went for the full charge, immediately whip punished it. A lot of situations where I think he's used to getting away with it, or like, oh, they're going to block it. He's getting whip punishes on 3-3-B really, really early. He's going to have to turn up the scrap, run in there, play it really, really small, and condition till he's blue in the face to, I think, earn the right to start throwing out stuff reactionary. Because, like, he can play the same game Ramon is technically, where he's outside of, like, that 2A kind of small poke range, and then whip punish back. But he has to kind of go in first, but he can't rely on being able to catch, I think, Ramon out of the blue. So we'll see how this goes. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, good cancel. There we go.
Yeah, because that could have been another task be quick.
Exactly. Which is crazy good from Kanklez. He's basically shown that he's like, okay, I see what killed me. I will see what my opponent does when I show him like my open hand, and see what changes in his game plan. And I think just by creating that 1+ for the moment, he's creating enough space to get good timings. He's getting...
Oh, but there's that duck right there, recognizing the throw is coming, and yeah, catching the step as well with the 2A.
I like how he's playing the staircase too. He didn't go for the big punish. Normally you go for wall rising B there to get extra damage, but he's like, okay, 2K. I'm going to play it safe, get my turn, call it good. Oof. Father Ramon now dancing outside of the range so well, turning those 2As into disasters before trapping early on. But there comes the kicks.
Oh, and yeah, just going to be able to jump over it. No lethal hit for that, but that's okay. Try to go to the still catching it on the run counter. Yeah, so okay. Oh. Oh, yeah,
okay.
No jump over there.
Okay. Look at that brawling, he's doing it.
Yeah, the problem is you don't have a whole lot of health to gamble with in terms of the brawl timing. Yeah, it gets real difficult right there. Father Ramon taking that next round.
But I think he's laying the groundwork for a win. There we go, nice call out. Instead of like getting the caught the koi, he's like, okay, now I can approach safely. I don't have to worry about my opponent like smacking me around. Ooh. Ooh, okay, big exchanges. He's only got 2 pokes on. Or we got the mix up. Catches the set. Oh!
Yeah, it's full
And
damage.
he gets the... He got a counter hit too.
Wow. Yeah, I don't, because the wall is right there, I don't even know if you can go Kenny out of that. I think it's just guaranteed. Because like I think you're just stuck positioning wise.
Yeah. Okay, pick up. Soul attack from that distance. Oh no.
And it's the stun. And all right, very good. Yeah. Hey, if you've got the meter and she does that, 60+B, it's guaranteed to come out. So.
Okay, goes for a reset. Gets that free punish. Gets throw a bitter break. Whoa! I thought he was about to do the coolest thing of all time, but instead he's gonna keep it cool as a cucumber instead.
Okay,
nice,
yeah, very
punish.
punishable. Yeah,
Wow.
that move right there is super punishable.
Yeah, the extra part of the string though makes it well, actually not kind of sus because it is a high, so you're right. That was 100% guaranteed. Ooh, nice check. Not gonna kill yes yet. Oh, the block of ages!
And then the chalk right there. GiraffeKanklez with excellent defense right there. Great
I am
ducks.
still
He
not
brawled.
killed.
1-1. We're brawling.
He brawled.
Get those boxing gloves out.
He got in there. But like the perfect gambit
The
was
tape
like,
around the hands.
yeah, he's playing like it's like Ippo, man. It's like punching that dude. His fists are breaking, but he keeps going. In this case, what he did, he's just like, listen,
I'm fine.
okay, he's smoking for this. Cut the koi. And he didn't do it. He's like, wait a second. He's not that cracked. All right, cool. I can go back in. He's not a god. He's mortal. Oh, but this is K business. He's trying to stop him from getting the backstep land, but oh, he's already calling out the 2As, and now the shoe's on the other foot for the damage race.
Able to get that lethal hit on that one, and there's another duck under, close to, no punish. That's very surprising, because it looks like Ramon is completely ready, but it's not.
There we go. Still punish there.
It's not huge, but you just take what you get, especially if it gives you a stock.
He had to buffer it because you get it either way, but if he went the whole way, he would have got that lethal hit.
There's the hit right there. Just gonna take round number 1 as Father Ramon.
All right, Kanklez running in. Nice block. Oh. Ooh, yes.
Just frame there. Yeah, recognizing that it's not my turn.
Yeah. Nice. So what is it, there? Ooh.
Oh, but no punish on it. There's going to be the GI though, and that's going to be RE just to be able to get away from it. But it is RE almost safe.
Okay. Gonna throw a bit of break. Wow, just challenges like a madman. That goes for the full charge.
Yeah, we'll saw Ramon stepping while the charge is happening, right? So you know you can go for the low.
Man.
So because of that, that's going to be all seals unlocked here for your GiraffeKanklez. Oh.
Well, he's got to be careful about that tip range, 6-8, but oh man, nice counter hit. Dong! Tag. Here we go. Several turns later. Okay, great soul charge. Let's see if he's going to go with offense or defense. Oh, whip!
Big
Get
hit,
punished.
yeah. And there's that 4-4-B, yeah. And it's got all the stacks on deck, so it just does mad damage.
Oh, he's smiling. GiraffeKanklez feeling himself.
Yeah, this is where Setsuka feels
this is it.
oppressive.
But he's minus 2-6 of butter, but the launch. He's getting a ton of meter from that though.
Just rings on deck. Yeah, you do not want to eat that launch right there because that would have been ring out.
Solid punish.
Oh, it's gonna be another one. Okay. Delayed just long enough. Another solid punish. Super good recognition of string. Okay, but we have the launch, we have the CE, and because Father Ramon has so much bar right now, it's totally fine to just use this at the moment to take that life lead.
I think you just like do low and just soul attack. Oh! He doesn't use the meter. Okay.
I think you realize it's not going to kill. Right?
Yeah. Donk. Okay,
also,
back up.
Also, Father Ramon has to win
Get the
too.
reset. Oh,
The
Mary
float.
Poppins!
Yeah, I got the float. There's going to be the soul attack on this one. Okay.
Attacking lays.
That's a lot of chip.
Oh!
Okay, just stays vigilant on this one. Oh, and then finally ducks. Father Ramon with a smile on his face on that one.
He chose the wrong block punish. Oh, his baseball slides, he's in there.
Yeah, running on the slide is real tense right now.
Oh, he should put a back throw, but it doesn't do nothing because this is the only character that has a crappy one.
Yeah, it's to make up for the fact that she has some better throws.
Yeah, back throw, yeah. Punish?
Ooh, big punish.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe not as big as I was thinking.
Yeah, he doesn't get the lethal hit, unfortunately, even though it's airborne. Just the patience. Doesn't do anything but
okay, in the air and recognizes what combo needs to be done if it's in the air.
Gets hit by the strength.
I wonder if he's trying to step there. I'm not.
He's raising up.
There it is. Oh my God, Father Ramon.
Claim victory.
Our Father out in heaven.
Listen.
Hallowed be thy name.
He's in. Church is in session. Church is in session, guys. Man. That is crazy, dude. And like with old school too, like, cause like you have to, I think to just kind of capitalize on that. That's not a particularly great like launcher. It's kind of slow, you know. It's one of those launchers that is a real special, but that's how many mental frames he can stack on top. He's not using BB, where it's like, let me hit you with the unreactable. It's like, no, my opponent is overwhelmed. He's slowing down. He's afraid to lose.
I mean, there was hardly even like Giraffe taking their turn back directly after like blocking it, right? So because of that, that's how you knew it was kind of like in the bag at that point.
Yeah, no, that just comes with raw experience and skill and just like it's rough because like you can tell like when Giraffe was hot, he was hot. Yeah, like he was doing just going bananas with like in terms of like the damage disparity per turn, but the number of turns taken consecutively back to back when it mattered per round was definitely in Ramon's favor. He didn't have to play that big. That's the thing about like solid caliber players is that their win condition is very much like because many people complain about like, oh man, the soul charge is so crazy. I don't get to interact. It's like, dude, all the good players know that like they're gonna die anyway. So, but the only way to stop that is to not fall into the trap of trying to do the arms race because it's not equal all the time. Sometimes you're just gonna have to hold that. But the way you claw back is by making sure that like they don't get in and they don't stay in. They don't feel like they get to run their offense where they get to like pick like through the boutique choices of like, well, let me get this vintage red like random tool that's like super obscure, nobody's seen before. It's like, no, you're still gonna have to play fast. You still have to play scrappy. But once you lose your turn, I'm running up to you. I'm looking you dead in the eye and saying, what do you think I'm going to do? In this case, looked him dead in the eyes like, sidestep, launcher. All right, GG, shake my hand.
Finish it off.
That's crazy, man. Because, like, he would have died if he blocked and slapped in the face. Wouldn't be, like, he would have probably lost the momentum. But that's the kind of confidence this guy shows.
I mean, Ramon has a lot of momentum going into this match as well, considering
Yes.
you know he's in the hot seat, right? So going versus Incendiate right now, and don't get me wrong, Incendiate's obviously a mountain to climb.
Yes.
But like having that momentum from that previous game has got to give you that morale back from the time where you lost to Incendiate winners, right? And I mean, hopefully he's got his buttons spined correctly.
I was gonna say the buttons. I was like, I know it's low-hanging fruit, but
He played Geralt last time. That's how he won.
Oh yeah.
He won with
Sorry,
Geralt.
I forgot it's not Silas.
Yeah, this is not Silas.
Yeah, this is. But
Silas is sitting pretty on the throne at the top of the mountain right now.
I think this makes sense.
Waiting.
For sure, though. Just because, like, if you watch how Ramon plays, very much nickel and diming, really so. And the guy who's really good at really creating those opportunities is Geralt, because he's just like, he's always moving forward for the most part. He's got, like, solid pokes everywhere. And
Oh, we get a stage.
yeah, it's honestly, I don't think either character really benefits from this one.
I mean, Sophie's always going to benefit from a nice whip punish, let me tell you.
I'm like my jaw just dropped to the ground.
Yeah, that's how you start out the game. That's got to be really good for Ramon. Hopefully Incendiate doesn't let that get to him.
Like you
The
said,
A's. He's nickel and diming.
Ooh. Look, yeah, they're literally like exchanging penny candies right now. This is crazy.
I mean, sometimes you just have to nickel and dime people. You know, sometimes their defense is so good that you're just not going to get that big thing, right? There's the Quen to get the full hit.
Yeah, his timing was just a little bit off, and he's going to go for one mix. Nice block.
Oh, nice block on the low, but it was a 2K, so it's not like it was a huge, like, risk, right?
Yeah, he only had like 2A to really go for right there. Wow, what a challenge.
Just remember, you're left standing when that happens, so it gets real scary real fast.
He's already showing early 4-4A as well, so he's doing a good job at saying, hey, you can't control me stepping left and right, otherwise you risk dying very early on.
Yeah, Soul Charge is forced here for Ramon. Really, you can tell the pressure is setting in as quickly as possible in this match. And yeah, Incendiate very, very patient on the Geralt, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have to really. Oh,
6B, finish it off. Hard.
Just killing him with his own choices. Oh my God! But what an opening gambit.
Yeah, again too. Now remember, Father Ramon got that in the previous, the first round, and it did not bode well after that. So that doesn't mean everything.
Yeah, it's like necessary to like lay the groundwork, but still got to struggle through this. Okay, here we go. He's really close to like where Cindy's gonna have to start pressing really hard to get out of this.
A lot of these 1Ks here.
Just keep doing it,
Yeah. I mean, if they're stepping, they're getting hit by it. They're only blocking mid.
Yeah. His health lead was so good that like he's not gonna like just randomly die. It's not like. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
I mean, what auto GI low does Geralt have actually? Just other than the normal auto GI.
Oh!
Guaranteed. That is guaranteed if you do the little switch.
Man, he is really making Incendiate pay for trying to create some mental frames with some fake stuff.
Yeah,
nice
well,
punish. There
that's
we
the
go.
thing is it's not always like nothing is fake, but you do need to show the opponent they can't always get away with it, right?
He thought he was gonna get away from the retrack.
Punishes anywhere. Okay, well we finally found one, and it was where it mattered for Father Ramon, because now we have 2 apiece in rounds.
Let's see if he starts with a crazy opening gambit again. Yep. Oh, gets a great step.
Yeah, that
assault
Igni has got bodied right there, and oh no. I guess was maybe looking for a roll on that.
He was probably just getting guard pressure. He's like, okay, this is too weird. Oh,
There it is.
but there's Yurden.
Yeah, see the thing about the Yurden is that's really the only auto GI for the lows, right? So it's like,
Okay, never mind. I was wrong about the stage. This is Cameron. This is the stage. Wow,
he lives here, bro.
He literally lives here. What a counterplay. That was disgusting. Like, what? Okay, they want to stay there? Okay. A completely different pace. It's like, okay, I gotta stabilize this. Incendiate checked me so hard. I had to rebook my hotel. Oh, man. Slowing the game down, nice little low.
Yeah, so all the steps, right, while the Quen was happening, so you know you can go for it.
Nice punish there. Ooh, gets a really big launcher there. Okay, 1K time.
Oh, tech crouches. Oh, that's
nice.
gonna hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice Igni just for the extra damage. Oh, that's gonna do it. Yep.
Tries to backstep, tries to take his own frames and like get out of dodge, but unfortunately his opponent was one step ahead, literally.
Ooh, that was tight! Just barely outside of range for that. Whiff punish, super good. Yeah,
Oh.
Ramon is in the zone, and you can tell it.
My teeth are rattling in my skull from how much that hurt. Like the margins of that are still okay, nice little punish, but that's honestly not bad. Like you didn't whiff it, you're good. Okay.
Clash right there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
that's
clash, that
very
was
favorable.
gross.
Yeah, hasn't been going to mid a lot. No,
Oh,
that's going to be
no.
walls flat.
He's dead.
That should be it, as long as there's no funky camera shenanigans. I know it always looks like they're dead, but after playing this game as much as I have, I'm just like, I might, hold on. The camera shenanigans might screw somebody over.
Okay, soul charge. 1K. Boo!
Yep, and again, we talked about that in the previous set, right? If you see that 6/6 A plus B, as long as they're in soul charge, that second part is coming out, so you can RI it.
Yep. Oh, okay, load up.
Yep,
The
just
double
the
Bs.
bees. Just the bees.
Yeah, making sure you can't duck. Oh, great whip punish. It's textbook right now.
Yeah, and then just backing up, right? You've got the life lead. There's no reason to come to Father Ramon unless it's while they're overextending.
Wow.
And then there's the whip punish. Art!
Oh, the jump scare.
This is just
Looking like a big uphill battle for Father Ramon. He's contemplating, thinking, it's like, listen, I can't let my parish down. Like, I'm literally in church right now. Shout out to Steeplejack for having an incredible
Welcome to
venue.
the
This place
stage of
is
history
so sick.
retold.
it's a big old brewery.
Yeah.
Big old
I haven't
brewery.
partaken in the libations just yet. After
Yeah,
commentary.
I don't drink, so no libations for me.
Okay, we're going to the desert stage. Really, a little bit less volatile, but
There's
like,
no Zaslow about. Why do I care about the desert?
Exactly. You never know. We might see like some funny booty bump action. You never know.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, no matter what, this keeps the caliber small though, because like it's not like you have a ton of places to go.
yeah.
Not the smallest stage, but still pretty small. Just backs off. Recognize they've got so much leverage right now to Incendiate. So
Yeah.
Step. Oh my god!
What a
And
stagger!
with completely vigilant, not even taking
What?
a little bit of bait.
Forgive me.
Oh, gets a side throw. Wow, huge. Okay, double A. God, they are playing so measured right now.
Wow, not a punish. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
That looks like it was guaranteed. But yeah, still trying the 6B Igni. He's using a lot of meter on it, but you got to keep it safe. So
Wow.
there it is. And that's gonna be it.
What? Absolute duel of fates right there. Just playing so, like across the swords like crazy. It was so measured and controlled, like no big stuff. And that's kind of weird coming from the last game, which was pretty explosive.
Ooh, and another whip punish right there. Yeah, 6B Igni. That's the classic whip punish for this character. You're gonna see it a lot. Ooh. Knockdown on this one. That's gonna give Father Ramon, but there's that favorable clash again. So 6B is guaranteed after that type of clash every time.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, what is he going for? Run up nothing?
Trying to catch step, but no dice on that one. The step guard, and there's another side throw on
That's
this.
a bad one, though. You get some guard for him.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh,
got the
big
hit.
catch.
Big damage.
I think he's cooked. Oh my god, the scaling
Barely.
is so... That was the last possible frame, I bet. He's just like, dude, I read that.
Incendiate and Incendiate on what could be the last possible round.
Oh my
He's got the
God.
lethal hit on deck. We saw the shine. Get the shine on.
Oh my
Steps.
The taunt comes back the last minute. I'm feeling that too. I'm feeling it.
Okay. But hold.
Oh,
Yeah, stands right up into the throw, but is able to get the back escape on this.
dude, if Ramon does it, he is the man. I don't know, I'm feeling it. The game is slowed down. This is not bad for Ramon. Now he can crank it up. Ooh, here we go.
Yeah,
We
that's
in
full
there.
conversion. Look at the damage on that. That's insanity. Another back throw on this.
The
Eventually
BB?
just goes for the bees, yeah.
Now he's going for the unreactable stuff.
Jordan! So not dead, but it's gonna be real close here.
Does nothing.
Oh my
They're
god.
just staring at each other
Just
menacingly.
went
Oh,
low, and they're finally the mid Incendiate calling it out. And yeah, Ramon did not want to go low on any of those walk up and waits. And so Incendiate just decided to just continuously block high. the entire time.
That was the fastest wall rising I've ever seen in my life. He crouched like 0 frames for that. That was insane.
Hey, it's the tools of the trade. Once you lab enough times, you know exactly how long it takes for you to crouch to get a wall rising.
I would have never, because like, and it's perfect choice because you're expecting, because like the most uncommon movement pattern in the game is run up duck.
Yeah.
Like step duck. Nobody forward steps ducks like ever, but he did. And then he baked in a move that's like, you don't see it. It's too fast. Like wall rising beach is like, man, that was crazy. And after just like sitting there to watching you, I'm watching. Oh, he's doing nothing. I'm in. It's just like, oh, the nerves of steel because I could have went either way. Like Ramon could have got the heat back. But man, oh my God. But Incendiate looking so good right now. But it's going to be crazy because I feel like he's facing the opposite, right? Silas might be cold for a little bit, but he's got a lot of rounds to like warm up on. We saw what happened last time, man. Like it didn't seem like momentum really mattered. You can get reversed.
That's the thing too. Is like, yeah, you're exactly right. Like Incendiate could have momentum going into this, but because of what we've seen from Silas's download ability, like having 2 sets to get all the download that you need, that is the scariest person on the planet.
He's really, yeah. We're gonna have to pay attention to every little detail and see if we see any like moments of faltering, even early on. Because like, especially if they get close, like early games. Well, not heck, like who knows? It just like kind of just depends on if like Silas is able to readapt. But I also think, I don't know. Maybe we won't see Ivy the whole way through. Maybe he'll pull like a real big switcheroo on him. He's like, wait, let me rethink this a little bit. Let me play some more stable. Geralt is a scary choice. I'm not saying X is coming out, but like,
I guess it is a possibility.
I think maybe he can reevaluate and say, okay, I lost to this because the game got really out of control after he started figuring out layer 1 and layer. Frankly, he went like all the layers deep and made it seem like, okay, when Ivy takes risks, she takes really big ones, and also the damage race is not really my favorite because I can't really keep him out. He's able to get in. He's not one of the, like, Silas knows very well about this game, which is like almost every character can get in quite easily just by running forward. You don't have to really worry so much about getting nickel and dime by your legs. If you're behind, sure, but as long as he doesn't get into that initial arms race of like, oh shoot, every time I run up guard, I get CS'd, you have a really strong fighting chance to just be able to overwhelm your opponent, especially since he's shown very clearly 6xB at the right ranges is the ticket in and to stay in almost perpetually. So we'll see. Again, like I kind of want to see some B6 timings here and there just to fill in the gap.
Yeah, you were talking about that before, that the fact that B6 was just not represented previously.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, I mean, at this point, you've got to try adding options to the layers in the first place because Silas was starting to get all of the layers figured out at that point. So yeah, I mean,
it's
B6 here and there.
Because I understand why he's not doing it, because he knows like he's ready to
win.
win.
Well, he's going to get blown up if it goes wrong, obviously.
And that's a rare thing, because most people do not think that. They're just like, oh, okay, this is safe on block, whatever. But he has to think about whiffing. So, but basically, I feel like his game plan needs to get to the point where he's able to B6 happily and not worry about that, so he can add just a little bit of extra layers to keep out to avoid the 6xB becoming the dominant force, because it is right in that dead zone where like 6A hold is. It's just right out of the range of 1AA. So I think if you manage to kind of sink that in, we will see a change in momentum by a serious amount, and he'll be able to stabilize, at least for a couple rounds. Because I feel like this is a game of inches. It won't last forever. It's about to last like a game.
We definitely figured that out from the first set. Is that it is definitely a game of inches, at least for Silas, right? Because we're back here in the forest.
He's rolling.
Hey, but this time it's at night.
I'm so relieved.
Hey, but this time it's at night. But no, like, yeah, for Silas, it absolutely is a game of inches. Whereas in Incendiate, it's a little bit different. You know, because like once the nickel and diming stopped for Silas, it no longer became that game of inches. Things started getting real heavy, real quick.
Okay. Donk. Ooh. Early bleed's looking really good. Oh,
another one that's dead.
Yeah, he's done.
bleed.
If it's working, don't stop it.
No, absolutely, right? And so that was the thing, though, is that saw almost no mileage until the end of their set.
Yes.
He was stand blocking everything. And then now it's coming up where he's ducking a lot more.
Yes.
Didn't believe, so didn't go for the rest of the string.
Serious, he comes back in again. It's like, he's not conditionable in that regard. Like, he still is able to kind of weave in no matter what.
Ducks
Okay,
under
there we
the
go.
6B, yeah, very good.
Yeah, I think bleed on block isn't so much of a. It's just like bleed on hit has to stop. Like, you literally have to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, you do need a tourniquet for that, okay? Just go for the 2A. Oh, fakes it out, and yeah, here's that whip.
Okay, goes for the 1B. Wow, chops the legs off.
Yeah, those shins were just the target right there for Silas, and now already 2 rounds here.
Oh, okay. There.
Very, very strong start. Yeah, there's that B6. Talk
Okay,
about it.
it's coming. I think that it's going out a
Can't
little
do it
bit.
too much, though. That's the thing.
Oh man, his 3B usage is like exquisite. He's making it like look like it's an unblockable at this point. Oh,
Yeah, shadow of it.
okay.
Oh,
the retrack from downtown. He just Ukemi'd. It wasn't even a counter hit.
I can't believe that.
Whoa.
It's just so surprising for Silas to make that kind of mistake there.
I don't think any of them are like, they're like, huh? I got it?
But, I mean, you know, Incendiate took that all the way to the bank because he got to keep his bar for that, too. You got to think about that because he's going to need every single bar here coming into it. And, yeah, starting to duck a lot of these because it's been either 6B, it's been prep, something like that, right? So the ducks are coming in handy for the block. Ooh, again! And there's that B6. Okay, so that mostly doing B6 after it is, like, a guaranteed force block, right?
Yeah. I think it's a good choice to use it after you get that Lars and B to get the stun, keep him away a little bit, so then he has to guess on the way back in. Because now he's at that point where it's like, you can, well, this time he aggressed, which is good, because I was kind of worried he was going to like, okay, let me zone him out in like 1 AA. Instead, he's taking it to him, which is good, because tech crouch you got him. So you're able to like stop it from being like a prep bot still.
Yeah, I mean, those tech crouches were how he was doing so well in the first round of the first set, right?
Yep.
And so just gotta bring it right back. Start making Silas have to think a little bit more. No whip punish on that, but he's able to catch the hit on counter hit. So probably a back step there got caught, most likely.
Oh, does he get the second wall?
Hello?
Huge deal. All right, gets wow, double ups on the Christmas tree because the wall is keeping the distance.
Yeah.
Okay, soul charge.
Makes it a lot safer. Oh yeah, had to back up right there. It's just a little bit scary. Tried to go for the full combo. Steps it. That's gonna be death. Yeah, and wow, that was like
a really long set.
What it was is like that first game started out like Silas was just
Ball.
trucking.
Yeah.
Changed right up. It feels like Incendiate's right back to where we saw from the previous set. But remember, that was only at the beginning of that set. He's got to be able to close it out this time.
Yeah, Incendiate's gonna have to play consistently all throughout because that's the problem. Like once you give Silas a little bit, he seems to be able to convert that into like several games worth of energy.
Well, yeah, but that's the problem with like playing consistently sometimes is that your opponent now can read you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. Oh, caught just before the break attack came out. So yeah, if he had just let it go, it might have been a lot better. But that's gonna be huge damage here.
I feel like this stage is not doing Incendiate any favors. Gets mixed up at the mid right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, Incendiate did have to keep the stage. It's not like Silas was going to get a random stage select, right? Like, why would you do that?
I feel like this, if he loses, though, he's going to have to get out of the forest. Nice.
Hopefully they have a map. Yep, and you see a lot less of the immediate 6B and the immediate like prep in the button, right?
Yeah.
From Silas, and that's because of how much punishment he had taken in the previous rounds. So he's just waiting, right? He's looking for Incendiate to duck like he had done previously.
Yeah. Especially against the wall.
Oh! Wow, he wanted that step so bad because that lethal hit was there.
Oh,
okay, full conversion.
What a conversion! Well, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be hard to convert right there, right? I definitely don't blame anybody for dropping that. But oh, wow, caught up the soul charge.
Oh, drops!
Oh, my goodness. Just caught in the retrack, right? Because you press the button. Yep. You got to remember, as you press a button, the game will retrack a vertical just a little bit every time you press another button.
Okay. AK's in there. Nice block. Gets a little punish. Ooh, Rice is back into the prep, though.
Nice, knew the string.
Ooh, pick up. I don't think he wanted that 10k at all.
Yeah.
Oh, nice step.
Yeah, no lethal hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, he doesn't get off that. You need to do it. So,
Oh,
back to the wall
Spaghetti-O. This is huge damage. Got the full conversion there too. Yeah. He said, get up. Okay, Soul Charge right back. Still in range, right? Yep.
oh, the
Wow. Crouching over the
He got him!
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is that that option was not presented whatsoever previously,
Yeah.
right? And I mean that situation came up before too. So the fact that it wasn't shown before, it probably led to Silas not even thinking about it.
Yeah, no, sometimes you just forget. Oh, it's finally out. I haven't seen a commander in a hot minute, but it was a great choice using it as an anti-prep option. Ooh.
Another step duck. Right here. The step ducks have been paying a lot for Incendiate, but there it is. Nice. Stayed on the ground, Silas, and is going to be able to get full damage off that. That's one of those classic Ivy counters, right? Is you know that like you don't want to give them anything, so you lay on the ground.
Dude, that buffer was like insane.
That was ridiculous.
He churned that out within like 2 frames, man. That was nuts.
For you to perish.
All right, even Steven on rounds, but hey, here we go. The step into the Law Rising B again, doing wonders. That is the move of the day.
Oh, and there's that B6 whiff. That was like one of the few times that it wasn't true force block there. Trying to fake it. Oh, got the hit, yeah. That move is messed up. Every time I see it hit, I'm like, it shouldn't combo afterwards, but it always does. Got the wall, yeah. It's a fantastic starter, by the way.
Goes to the reset for kill. Oh my god. Silas. Oh man.
You will do well to remember me.
You will do well to remember me.
Man, dude. Oh. It's so scary. He's so good at this game. Dude.
Yeah, Silas is super strong.
Like
I
that
bet we're one apiece right now, and which does allow Incendiate to get out of that stage as quickly as possible.
This is great. Incendiate's probably like, okay, this is what I want.
Like, thank goodness.
Finally, free from the forest.
Yeah, no, I mean that is unfortunately and fortunately the boon of having lost a round, right,
Yeah.
or a game, is that at the very least you get away from the hardest stage for you to be on.
Yep, exactly.
And here we go. Now we have run into Silas being on another stage that was not as advantageous for him, and it still go fine. So you have to know how to play on every stage. So it's not like it's just gonna be, you know,
This
a
one's
free
little,
win.
This one's a little wacky because low walls kind of benefits. Oh, big drop.
Yeah.
But this one I think actually isn't too bad for Raphael because he has some good low wall game.
Oops, went for both hits actually, and wow, the 6B just dead. He said get up twice. Another step duck. Oh! Get the full thing? Yeah, the full thing was what was required to kill, so Incendiate had to make sure execution was on deck.
Yeah, if he would have dropped that, we would have heard a curse word. I guarantee you.
The same level flash too, but that's going to work out in Silas's favor as there was an attempt at a command grab. Trying to make you bleed. That's a string you don't see every day.
No.
Another one right there, and that's from max distance too. So, well, not exactly max. It was a little bit inside. And just stays away. Really wants to run out this soul charge, right? Nice step duck. Yep, notices that prep is there, so he just wants to step duck as much as possible, right?
Oh, the one being bandit though.
That's good. Oh, tried to step it, and unfortunately was still inside on the retrack.
It happened again. It happened again. This might. Uh-oh. We're gonna see. Can he keep it together? Because that was the first like tilter. Oh man, what a tech duck.
Yeah, you can't let that tilt you though, because you are down an entire set.
Oh!
Was that? I'm not sure
Okay,
that's
there
what they
we
wanted,
go.
but that's good. Yeah.
Good sauce right there. Runs up the cross-up slide. Oh,
Yeah, I think Silas is very much okay with that. Silas is very much okay. Because it was soul charging that. There's the step, bleed, finish it off on that one.
man. This is full crouch. I've been getting notation wrong this time, so that's like full crouch 1B, I believe. But, man. Okay, soul charge, good choice.
Yeah, doesn't want to have to deal with the mix-up, right? Oh, attempted the RI, but was too early by just a hair, honestly.
Uh-oh!
Up against the wall, there's the launch, that should finish it off. Yep.
Yeah, it's good on wall. Silas is looking...
Now, if it was a big wall, that'd be a whole another story. Now, the thing about this is I don't think you even go to rematch stage select, because if you do random stage, there's a chance you go back to the forest. It's scary.
Cindy's thinking about it.
It could be exceptionally helpful. But it also could be to your detriment. That's the problem.
Ah, man. I don't know what he picks here. Because, again, you're right. You don't want to get on a worse stage. But I think you just got to think about it. Oh, character selection.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means no matter what, a stage is going to be changed anyway.
Yeah.
So,
But
the character could be different. That's the big deal here.
what can he play that will slow this game down? Because like, really the job here is to be able to hold fast and not get blown up by doing the swap too quick. Because this is, you know, this is game point. He's also stuck on it if he wins until the reset. But okay, so like Geralt hypothetically, good if he could slow it down, but he's gonna play a bigger risk reward up close. Because Silas is really, really good at making you basically feel bad for whiffing it all. And yeah, sure, you can 3A a lot, but at some point you're going to want to go for something like, you know, While Rising B or something like that. And he's going to be ready for it. Like, this isn't like an easily resolved matchup from just like the small, because like all the small stuff, the reason why he's not, I don't think Silas has to show us because he's out of range for most of the solid punishes. And I'm pretty sure he also played it in casuals as well. So to play with a character that gets closer to the chest might introduce more risk. But at the same time, I feel like Ivy's not been able to play the arms race at all.
Yeah, that is kind of the thing, right? Like before in the first set, I felt like Ivy was still fine even after the couple of losses. But now it's starting to feel like Ivy is like dwindling in that fire. That fire is just not there in being able to damage race and being able to spacing race, right? Like it's just not there as much as it used to be.
It's crazy because he's doing stuff that normally works, which is CS and good throws and good spacing with the 1As and stuff like that. But he, you know, his full crouch 1Bs is, you know, when he's cracking the whip upwards, that has been giving him mileage. But you know, at the end there is just like, okay, he went for the timing the last time, he got bleeded for it. So Silas is adapting incredibly rapidly to what was winning before against Prep. So, okay, so it's sticking with it, just reevaluating. Ooh.
Okay,
good.
Greeks, huh?
Ooh, good. This is a great stage.
Yeah, I think this has to be exact. But remember, still small wall, still ring out potential, right?
Yes.
So Raphael can still make some things happen, but the zoning potential is now there again.
Yeah, zoning is back on the table here.
Battle 1.
But I got a feeling he might try to be the... Ooh,
Wow.
What a scary start.
That is a start and a half. That's
Man.
confidence right there. That's how you know your opponent. Like you're in your opponent's head.
Yeah. Outside of the 2H range as well. He is playing the dance with Jet. All right, but 2K getting in there. He's gonna harry a little bit with lows. Goes for the mid mix-up already.
Yeah, well now it's on deck, right? So your opponent has to be like, oh crap, should I like stand every time?
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the step right there was really good for Incendiate, but that's just not enough just yet. Just faking out, special low. Oh! Wow, clutch timing. Okay, first round.
Instead of just zoning out, he's becoming the aggressor. He started the zoning game plan to make sure your opponent doesn't feel too confident, but he's doing advancing stuff where he can start buffering to start probably forcing the crouch. And now, if he gets this turn, ooh.
Yeah, definitely wanted the honor. I went for it again. Didn't even care about the first one, right?
So
you
smart.
can't let your opponent deter you a lot of the time.
Well, okay, so he's already on the good layers where he needs to be. If he's forcing him off prep, then he is in the space where this is very much like his opponent's picking much weaker options to get around it.
What a tech crouch. Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. And Silas is now on a huge backstep, and there's another step after backstepping. Yeah, it makes so much sense why Silas would want to do that, right? You're mostly backstepping. That is a fantastic button at catching backsteps. So finally, when they're close enough, that's an option. When you're at that spacing, sidestep, bam, caught him.
Okay, back to prep, he's going. See if he transitions off of it. Again, he's going for that string. He's already created a big timing mix-up with that just because you have to think about the
the side throw too. Yeah, that's big damage.
Nice Oki too. Oh, they're trading so hard, but oh, here we go. Kill incredible CS. He's gonna get Oki. What is he gonna go for? Doubles?
Yeah, the Oki is the huge part right here. And it yeah, so the entire time it looks like he was buffering the CS, but I think it was a mess up.
Oh man.
Yep.
It's
So
like he must be kicking himself because that was a CS, that was unbreakable grab.
Yeah.
He drops it there, and then also drops the defensive option right there. Oh, running into CS.
God, I never cast more than during a SOULCALIBUR match, I swear to God.
Oh,
got the whip punish
my
on that.
God.
That could be death, right?
It's death! No, it's not. I thought.
So close.
Okay, good AA though. Really good aggression back on top.
Yeah, if they're,
Nice
just,
block below.
if they're just slightly closer to that, okay. Now Silas is gonna have to deal with the Oki after this. Oh well,
Okay, chopping it
full
up.
screen. Well, I guess half, but half full. But that means you're still at the mercy of what she might do. That's the scary part. Yeah, mix
the
up.
wheel of pain.
Caught you, Kemi. Hold on.
Slapping it down.
Okay, there's a step right there, and oh wow, was able to catch it very smart right there. Saw the exact stance they were in and knew what to do.
Incendiate, cooling it down, analyzing bit by bit, looking at the footage he had in his head, and constructing a game plan that was brilliant. You can tell he slowed Silas down significantly.
Yeah.
By just making adjustments to his timing, mixing in throws, not necessarily right when he sends his opponent blocking to force offense, but after landing, securing a hit, and creating a two-way mix-up with that move right there, that knee forward.
Yep. Silas now trying to get back into that range that benefits him so much. But the problem is the mix-up here. The defense has been immaculate for Incendiate. You were talking about proactive defense previously in their first set, and now it's been more reactive defense than proactive, right?
Yes.
So that's all the difference right now. It's caused Silas to have to think twice about what the previous set was and think about the new set, but nice punish on that. Oh, just barely out of range, but
Wow.
okay. I mean, I can understand, right? Like somebody's full crouching in your face, you think, oh, it's a trick. They're not. They're gonna go for mid. So you,
Yeah.
Oh, caught it out of it.
It's happening, man. That knee is getting in there, and so it's up to Silas to create some offensive pressure back, but it's not happening.
Oh,
Doug triples! This guy is grabbing!
It whipped and still was able to duck the grab and go for another one. That was bonkers.
This God buffer, dude, he is churning so fast. I'm pretty sure his controller's gonna break. He just runs up. He's put so much damage on the blocking high that he's like, oh, I gotta crouch. I gotta crouch. I'm gonna die next time.
Yeah, this game plan is working wonders for Incendiate right now. Just looking on reset point, is able to get the step right there. Still not getting goaded into ducking on that, not once.
There it is again. He's already applying mix-up. He got a hit, but he's already doing mental damage. He's going to try for it again, probably. His soul charge might have to respect this a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, tried it, but nice. Very smart, right? Recognizing what the string is so that you try to go into the crouch evade, and because of that, you get your free launch.
And Incendiate on reset point!
Stayed nice and vigilant on the low. Is going to get a lot of damage, but I mean, you still got a couple more inches to make it. Is that death?
No!
Because the low doesn't get connection. He's going to step. Oh, no, punish right there, the 2A. The grab does actually end up connecting, and that is going to be a bracket reset by the hair on Incendiate's chin.
We're doing it, guys. We're going to Chin Grand Finals. Holy
All right,
cow.
so we now have a fresh, new set to fight here. We are continuing another 3 out of 5.
My God.
Woo, but now there's no safety net for Silas. That was his safety net. And now you have to figure out where you're going.
Oh my God, and on a great stage for Incendiate. Oh.
He's in P&W.
He's in there, man.
P&W.
The bridges are everywhere, man.
There's just
can't
so much
escape
water.
them.
There's ports all around
Oh
us.
my God. All right, well, we never know, though, because I feel like it hasn't been, what's been happening here has been, Incendiate has been the aggressor, right? Maybe his opponent's okay with having the full screen so he can have time to basically get his opponent to use less, aggressive options.
There could be that, yeah. And I mean, also, I think after that last game, Silas is probably one focus is it has to be cleaned up, right? Because of how much of a scramble that last round was in the previous game. The execution has to get tightened up. The graphics on level 2 need to get tightened up.
Nice punish on that 3B.
Christmas tree auto GI attempt, and it works out beautifully.
Oh man.
These rounds are still down to the wire, but when it finally comes to it, it seems like Incendiate making a real big read.
Man, can I get a ho 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 in the chat? Man. Woo.
Nice. Hey, we're getting closer and closer to winner, man.
She just sapped her across to his face.
Dude, full crouch 1B has been working out, paying off
That
so
move
hard.
is a god move right now.
It's probably been the MVP of these first couple of rounds. There's the auto GI again.
Okay,
Tried to
tries to go
Christmas
for
tree,
again.
but yeah, but that's a punish and a half.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take it. If it slows the game down, he's Gucci.
Oh, bleed? Okay, Soul Charge makes up time.
My
But there's the block!
No punish. First Sword Rising came.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. He just delayed it. Oh my god, Incendiate is on a roll. His opponent cannot get in. So right.
Well,
Now
that's the
this
thing
was
too,
bad.
is Incendiate was in the hot seat. Incendiate had all this stuff warmed up. Silas was, you know, probably watching matches, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it is only just now getting warmed up. Okay.
Dude, but the ruffians.
Okay. You ruffian.
Ruffian.
You
.exe, my
ruffian.
guys. One stick of butter, and honestly, he's not that far away from getting a baseball slide. But yeah, he gets maybe one more hit. He's going to be in the driver's seat once again with another possible chance.
Another time, another way.
Okay, nice Oki. Oh.
Yep, whip punish on the throw.
Yeah, he wanted that CS. I mean, yeah, he wanted that CS really badly, but does not get it.
Oh,
The shadow of Vapor 4,000 years into the wall.
Yeah, that was such a smart wait right there from Silas. He's going to be able to get the full damage. Now you're left standing.
Okay.
Forces the soul charge. That's going to push back.
Oh, this is great for Silas, though.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to go down to, well, it's still a free stick of butter. It doesn't matter. Never mind. But it does show that he can go up against the best. And he just
walked up
double
medium.
BBs.
Yep, walked up mid. So it's going to be 2 bars for Incendiate right now, though. Yeah, on the inside. So that's a free punish.
He only got 6B, though, so not too crazy.
I mean, at this point, you need to take anything you can get.
Yeah.
When you're at this level of caliber, like, taking anything you can get is going to go a very long way. It's like investing in your 401k versus trying to get the big cash out, right?
Oh, the step from the gods, and he goes to the mix and gets the
Yep.
roll.
And again, Silas has shown that he is not going to try to duck and block there.
Yeah.
It is pretty much always going to be looking for the lethal hit.
Yeah, because he's been, Incendiate's been midding like a ton.
Yeah.
Almost every single time he's been mid. So, he stepped the stage. He's
Okay.
bold. I mean, you kind of see it after seeing, like, kind of what he was able to do with the wall carry.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, he needs to be able to get in and maybe build some 3A stacks or something. Get something that creates where the movement feels really bad. Oh, no.
Just barely. Wow, that almost retracked, too. I was really worried about that.
Yeah, and he also had, like, I bet he was, like, hoping, like, he would get another shot at it by catching it and then go for another shot.
Huge damage on that one. Yeah, you're basically building meter for this round at that point.
We're seeing the Incendiate runaway. Can Scotland's own recover? So far, so good. Okay, the nickel and diming is starting to add up to a big buck.
Yeah, stayed on the ground just a little bit longer. You know, I mean, Silas showed that in the first set. Silas showed that now in this set, too. Ooh, yeah, catching the step. Ooh, it's been so common for Incendiate to want to step a lot of things that I feel like that, yeah, the horizontals are starting to come out and be a little bit more prevalent for Silas.
Oh, the B6! Ooh. Goes for throw, right? Oh, he
I would have got. I would have got.
Man, dude.
I definitely would have got. But Silas, born of a different breed.
No, seriously.
His brood, too powerful.
Okay. Goes for the cancel, but interrupted by Silas.
Yeah, I mean, no run counter on that, so it's not full combo, luckily, for Incendiate.
Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, finally getting that 6 DV again. Oh, drops? No, it wasn't a drop. He's repositioning. So smart. So I always keep forgetting that he's got that soul attack. I was like, oh, the jump.
Yeah, that's huge, because, like, look, now you have to deal with the mix-up.
Oh, there it is. Ruffian time.
Ruffians. Ah, yeah.
Ruffian, dude. Good news. He's doing it for you.
I mean, it's a thing, though. There's been so many steps into just stand block, right? So
Yeah.
it's just really good for Silas to use right now.
Wow, what a whip punish.
That's one of the better ones that you can ask for. I'm not going to say it's the best, because I definitely have seen better from Raph.
He's in. He's out. Okay, zonage time. Incendiate got 260, but runs up soul charges. Gonna create the base space again. 6-8 hold. Runs up with no fear. Gets in there.
Gets the full thing, too, and that's going to be mix-up time. You're a Ruffian, and
Wow.
you get 2K'd. Okay, one apiece. Now remember, last set started out just like this. Oh, Incendiate thinking about a different stage.
No, I wouldn't stage it. Stay. What are you doing?
I think it's because of the verticality, not the horizontal space. The verticality is so short that it leaves no room for reprieve.
Welcome to the stage of history.
So obviously the horizontal does, but
I'm not sure.
okay, well, we got the raft.
Because he lost to the nickel and diamond game. So I think it suggests to me that the long stage... Okay, maybe you're right. In the sense that maybe he wants to go for reverse ring outs and threaten that. If he does... Because he has been landing a lot of full crouch 1Bs. Maybe he's like, okay, wait a second. I got a Wink Edition in my pocket. He just hasn't seen it because I've been kind of getting forced to the long edge. But now that I'm not playing that, I might be able to sneak it out.
Yeah. Ooh, got the back turn, though. Okay. Ooh, Ari just barely saving. K option? Oh, nope.
Okay, bleed lifting. Get some more hula hoop.
What are you, jump ropes?
Dude, he tried to step and got smoked.
Do people call it hula hoop? Because that's a jump rope. There's no way.
You know,
Don't do
you're
this
right.
to be caught by.
It's like, what was that? There's like, it's like a loop-de-loop thing.
Yeah, but well, that's a hula hoop. Like, you're thinking of a hula hoop, but I always saw like people do it with jump ropes.
I feel like
Maybe I should back down. Maybe I should back down.
It's fine, bro.
Okay. Yeah, blocks on the mid though, and yeah, not blocking every single mid afterwards.
I think he's kicking himself. That punish when he got the back turn was middling at best. And at this level of play, you got to take everything on your play. You can't leave anything a chance.
Oh, tried it. Yeah, messed around and found out.
Yeah, if you're wondering why this guy doesn't like just throw that throw out all the time, he
That
knows
is why.
that Silas is ready to let it rip, and he is running the train to Pain Town right now.
Luckily, it was Kachigudu Kemi, so it remained the same combo, and that's why there was so much scaling, but not going to matter anymore. Silas is starting to put it on the board.
Trying to get away. But Silas is just not taking the bait when it comes to like whipping a neutral. Oh! Man, he's really layers deep when he's going for Shadow Evade for that one, man. There we go.
It's time for you to perish.
Okay, push back. 6-6-A, trying to play the minefield. Punish!
What a step right there. It's not a punish in such a way that gets a ring out, but I mean, it was real scary right there for a second from Silas.
Oh.
Yeah,
This
Shadow
is
Evade.
it. This is a good choice. Yeah, just run it through. He's going to have to make a pretty big risk on this.
Oh my goodness, caught the step with it.
Man. Conditioning like crazy right there.
Yep. Oh, wow, just barely getting out. Because, you know, I mean, Ivy does backstep a little bit on that move, so a lot of the time she can get away from it. But now full crouch 1B is going to get that full damage here. Incendiate trying to get back into it.
Ooh, that launcher was fat. All right, here we go. Roll it in. Okay, catching the step again with those horizontals. Just barely whips.
Yeah, Silas
He is
recognizing that he needs to do a few more step catches than he was doing previously. Okay, blocks the low on this.
Oh,
No way. So you gotta remember, reverse ring out is a possibility. Step.
There's the punish. Does it kill?
It's a lot of damage.
That's so one more poke and he
yeah.
goes for
Because it could
The
be
skip.
B6, it could be skip, it could be...
the skip. That's what I call it, the skip.
Like I said, I think I have to back it up. I think I'm the wrong one here.
I forgot how that toy was, but we're gonna find out. Okay, doing it again. Okay, we're back in that stage where that is an effective tool. It's gonna be up to Silas to be able to shut it down, 6-6B time, make sure that my opponent doesn't feel comfortable lowing me to death on approach.
Ooh, yeah, it kept that Shadow Evade held. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, not quite dead
Just
yet.
barely not dead. But I mean, yeah, that's the problem though, is you're in check situation, right? So, 2 games
2-1,
for
2-1,
Silas.
2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Games for Silas. You have to think about that.
I just
He
like
just needs 3 rounds. Just needs 3 combat.
3 rounds. He's got the momentum, but Incendiate's done this before. Thinks about it, slows it down, gets the solution. I'll be honest though, he's so deep in the woods, I can't even see the trees anymore. Like, whatever he's cooking up is beyond me at this point, and he's gonna have to slow it down, obviously, but he's gonna have to be able to keep his offensive pressure up somehow. So far, throws have been kind of getting thrown away. They're not as effective this one round. He's been getting some success on the approach, but the predominant killer of the match has been his opponent's patient enough to wait for him to whip, and then he gets in with prep and then just kind of keeps running his offense.
Yep.
And
Prep stance always the killer.
yeah, prep. He cycled back into prep being good again, So he's going to have to figure out a way to really kill it for sure, and then capitalize on that.
Yeah, I mean, cycling options is always going to just be effervescent throughout these types of games, right?
Yeah.
Okay, back to green.
Oh, these are great stages for
Yeah, at this point,
Incendiate.
you can't say forest stage killed you anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think like maybe the next one might, if it comes back, if he loses. But
That is the thing. If Incendiate wins, Silas does have that chance to just hit
yeah,
random
they're going to
stage.
keep jumping back and forth, I think.
I fear for Silas, though, in that kind of situation, because he could get Dorito stage, right? And it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, Dorito stage would be really hard, I think, for Silas. But we've seen him play the full screen.
That's true. You're right. I need to believe more.
Oh yeah, his timings are getting real weird. He is deeply reevaluating what his choices are. Okay, he's getting dead traps now. So Silas is probably going to be more proactive on the get-up game. And so it's going to be up to Incendiate to probably...
Ooh, ducked right under, gets that finish off. Yep.
Battle 2.
Let's see, he's going to be aggressor. No, playing passively again. Single A checks. Oh. Man, you would have thought that Silas lost the last game. This is looking really Incendiate favored right now. Okay, bleed. Goes for that low, gets it, double bleed, okay. Not gonna fall prone to that. Again, winning the damage rate's like crazy. The 6XP usually is kind of like the beginning of the end when it comes to slowing the game down.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got a lot of damage to make up. You're basically gonna have to hit a bleed, but yeah, not gonna happen. Incendiate stealing the bar, so now he's only gonna have the 1 and 2 rounds up. This is super, super good. And what a start. That's morale increasing for sure.
Yeah, he's getting more confident with his opponent, like significantly so. He started out like kind of passive, then cranked it up a little bit with a single A check, and then ramped up the offense as soon as he saw that he wasn't gonna like instantly die. And now he's playing really aggressively on defense. He's waiting for his opponent to walk in, waste his turn, and explode. Ooh, gets the...
Okay, one more hit.
poke.
Yeah.
If Silas wings this back, he's a king, and the run up 2K, and just like
apiece.
that.
This
What a
is-
turnaround! Are you kidding me? They're the same guys? Did he like close his eyes or the body snatchers
I mean,
here?
this is the top level of any fighting game. If you play something at the top level of any fighting game, levels of adaptations just never stop happening, right? The options never stop cycling. Just all this stuff comes to play, comes into fruition. And so going back, okay, so we even random gave back the Greek. Silas tried to get out, and Silas got brought back in.
What's crazy about this too is that he basically read every single option out of stance correctly. He had like a couple blocks and then immediately was auto-G'ing all of them. And it completely flipped the game upside down and turned it into an absolute landslide. All right, now Incendiate happy to be the aggressor this time, but Silas happy to basically retaliate and kind of switch places with Incendiate in terms of being the first one to draw first blood and get the huge health lead. But he's getting close to a dangerous spot.
Yeah, I mean, reverse ring out is a scary thing, so that's why you see Silas walk away,
Yes.
right? Just not trying to deal with that full crouch 1B, because that full crouch 1B has demolished him throughout the set.
Oh, but 6XP coming in clutch, going for the reset. Okay.
Okay, that's a whip punish on that, and yeah, that's going to be mix-up time. But now we're back to full screen. Silas,
Going to go for
playing
something
with
crazy.
fire.
Oh,
Run up to
the hurt kick, baby. He's like, hey, didn't you watch Jimbo? He likes this move, remember? Ooh,
I
nice
like it.
contest. Nice contest. Okay, sweep the leg. Nice block gets in there.
Yep, he's able to step in, gets the whip punish. Yeah, that
Okay,
lethal hit.
This is the
condition.
Silas show. He's getting in. Soul attack. He's going to attack the legs. It's going to be do or die on defense right now.
Okay,
Nice
blocked it, and gets the wall rising punish this time. Missed it last time, but goes for the unblockable. Blocks, though, just in time. Incendiate might be getting a little bit too cheeky. There's the step. That was completely unintentional.
Okay.
Wall rising.
He's got to slow it down. He's getting his top of the legs. Nice block. Double loops.
Oh,
and the
yeah, punish. Yeah, because unless it's counter hit, it's not a true combo, right?
Okay,
Block the next
Incendiate.
one.
He's got to clutch it out. He's got 2 sticks of butter, but the baseball slide at round start is showing that Silas is in the driver's seat. He is getting the defensive pressure. He's going in.
He's got prep up. He's got the side steps in the proper spots. The soul charge comes out to get Incendiate just a little bit of wiggle room right now. Silas has all control, even with that. Oh my God!
dodge!
There's no way!
Holy moly, he's... Man, let's get the punch, but he doesn't get the lethal hit.
Actually built him for two. There's no
And
way!
he gets
Oh my
it.
God!
Drops
He
the
barely drops
combo
to the
with the
6B.
low
He's
bleed.
gonna be able to block out that one, and there it
Wow.
is! Finally, Silas is going to
Silas.
close it out right there.
Show his
Man, you can feel it though. Like, Incendiate is pissed. He
That-
knows that he got locked in. But his opponent
That
had
form
the
dodge,
killer-
dude.
That was so... See, that's the thing. I'm telling you, he doesn't have to show everything 100% of the time. He just needs the momentum of the game, then shows the killing blow, and you're like, I'm defeated. My opponent is too good. You can feel, you can sense it. Like, every time you saw one of those big, like, whiff lethal hits,
Yeah.
you could see, you could feel the momentum just completely crash in the opposite direction. And then that form dodge, exactly as you said, you can just absolutely, like, I bet everybody in chat, you guys are like, oh, he's the one. He's the chosen one.
That was one of those moves that just straight up said, I am him.
I am him. I will continue to be him.
Yeah.
That was 100% Dracula flow, except this guy, it was Silas just smoking the competition. Man, all right, EU's better, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, that we have not seen, unfortunately, since the last big chapter event, you know, our champion humbled. But that was, that last round was, you could tell that that was a man crushed underneath.
Sometimes your soul gets crushed, sometimes you get humbled a little bit, and that seems to be one of the cases.
But I think this improves the game because
absolutely,
much like, you know, everybody kind of, like, in some ways, it's kind of the best outcome because the hungrier and stronger Incendiate gets, I think the stronger the rest of the US gets, because he's always gonna be seeking out and you know, trying to build up stronger on opponents that he's in region. Although, you know, he's close enough, I think, in region-wise, in terms of connections, to probably play some more EUs. Okay, I gotta put some respect on that name. But what an incredible set, going down to the absolute bitter end.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, definitely the bitter end. So I got to thank everybody who watched in chat. And so, again, just before we close out, it's very important to note this. We still have that Matcherino up. You guys can hit ! Matcherino. It looks like we're at $600 now. $600! Which I got to thank everybody so much for that. Thank you so much.
Insane,
it's
dude.
insane. But yeah, so ! Matcherino. If you joined in just a little bit too late, you can check out how the bracket panned out with ! Bracket. If you want to support the scene over here for SOULCALIBUR and for the PNW as well, you can check out ! Merch. And then lastly, I mean, hey, you know, maybe this event enticed you to come on down. Maybe you're already in the area and you just didn't know. Whatever the case may be, type in ! Events and you can learn more about the Faustian events and any other PDX events that are going on. But that will do it for us here, SOULCALIBUR 6 at Battle Lounge. Thank you so much, Combine, for joining me.
Dude, give me a hug, dude. Feels so good, dude. I'm glad you guys got to enjoy all that incredible SOULCALIBUR. But because you guys rocked that Matcherino so hard, tomorrow at Core PDX, we're going to have that show match of a century. And I bet it's going to be a slobber. After you saw how far they go. We're going to go the distance. But anyway, the souls still burn. Keep on trucking. Keep on playing this game. And we will see you next time. Peace.